but foist things foist. Take a screenshot of this if you feel the need to, everybody. If not, you can always go over to the YouTube. That is where all replays are at forever and always. Okay? Yeah, it is, Abby, and we're going to get to it right now. I'm going to take the overlay down. We're going to drop that camera down a little bit, and we're going to get a little ripping in. Just like I said. Now, we're not going to do any of the hobbies first. No. We might actually, I'll do Topps Chrome, then we'll do Obsidian, and then we'll finish with the 25 Phoenix. I'm going to start with the Prism retail box, and then we'll do the Phoenix International Mega. Anybody looking at that break in the shop, if you have any questions about the pretzels, those are just repacks. Floor of 40, ceiling of 400. Good luck, everybody. It's that time again. Good luck. Hey, talking to you. Good luck. Now, anybody that's never seen these open before. All right, Aries, okay. Anybody that hasn't ever seen the Prism retail packs before, there are base packs in this, but that's not the point. The point is that we're going after checkerboards. We're going after green cracked ices. We're going after maybe a potential silver rookie or something. That's what it's about. And if the right players are on it, then we're going to be just fine. Good luck. Help us out, Jobu. We start out with Josie Jewell, Jacobs, Quentin Johnston, and Levante David. That's one of those base packs I've been telling you about. Barry Sanders, Jamar Chase, Kool-Aid McKinstry, and our silver is a Keenan Allen for the Bears. Okay. We've got A.J. Terrell, Frank Gore, Vinny Testaverde, and Javon Curse. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. I do have another break pinned at the bottom. The break we're doing right now, we'll do again after that if this one interests you more. Josh Cribbs, Rashee Rice, Christian Gonzalez, and a Coop. I got to put something up there. That's 3 packs with nothing up there. I know it's a base Cooper DeJean, but we got to get a card up there. I don't like empty. I just don't. It's not how I roll. All right, we got a checkerboard here. Good luck. James Cook, Tom Soul Glow Flores, Patty French Fries. Who's the team? It's the Lions. Okay, this card's not actually in there. I'm sorry. This card was never there. We continue on. It's not a rookie. That's my boy, Aiden Hutchinson for the Detroit Lions. Got a little panini dust there. Get on out of there. Get on out of there. Here we go. Starting out with the Lion. Look at you, wasted. Look at you on a Friday morn. Stephon Diggs. Richard Seymour. Oh, we got our true green cracked ice here, I think. Michael Penix Jr. on the rookie. Oh, nope, it's not the true one, but it's the Broncos. And it's Bo Nix. Going to Zach Chattisman. Donnie. It's a Lion. What am I supposed to do? You know? Here, I'll put a Michael Penix up there to make everything right. There you go. It's a base, so it's fine that you can't see Cooper anymore. Sorry, Abby. We got another checkerboard. Peyton Manning, Ricky Williams, Darius Slayton. It's a Bronco this time. Uh-oh. If there was only more room on the stand. Oh, it's a rookie. This could be good. This could be a couple of people. Oh, it's him. It's him, I can tell. Ooh, boy, what a way to start out a Friday morning. Hey, Zach, are you even in here playing? Because I just got you a deed. That's what we call deeds around here. That, right there. Bo Nix checkerboard to start out Friday morning. Good. There you go, Zach. Moss, Bates the third, Travis Kelce, and AJ Buana. It is Indy. Good morning, Indy. Kid Lopez in the house. Uh-oh, this one doesn't want to open. The checkerboards don't usually show up that quick, but they did this morning. Michael Dean Perry, Duger, Otten, and Namath base pack. Josh Allen, Marcus Allen, Keon Coleman on the base, and our other silver is a Chris Olave with the Kid Reporter. That's not bad. We'll take that. Anybody getting spots in the next break, I will address that as soon as I am done with this one right here. Sorry, I need to get Hutch up there. You can't see him. We need to be able to see Hutch. Dolchich, Peppers, Collins, and George, another base pack. We still haven't gotten our true green cracked ice out of this yet. Byron Young, George Pickens, Chris Braswell, and we got a Bears rookie, Rome Odunze for the Bears, going to Kentucky big hits. We'll take it. We'll take it, and we'll take it. That's right. That's right. You heard it. You heard it here first. J-Wham in the house. Good morning, good morning. Starting off where we ended off yesterday. Sutton, Turner, Wayne, and Walker III. Mushin, Connor, Samuel Darnold, and Jacob Cowling for the Niners. Kid Reporter. I need a hero. Chase Brown, Chris Johnson, Najee. This is our true, and it's a Raider. Be a rookie. I'm probably asking for too much. It's not, but it's going to the Raiders. Oh, we want that. Bo Jackson on the true green cracked ice for the Raiders. Going to KC Cards. We'll take that. We will definitely take that. Slab it up. Good little box here. Javonte Williams, Chris Jones, Jordan Love, and a Spencer Rattler. Shaq Thompson, Andre Ware, Brett Favre, and Warren Moon. We shouldn't have too many more base packs, I don't think. I feel like we've seen 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or I don't know. More than a couple. More than a couple. Welcome in, everybody. Good morning. There is a break pinned at the bottom of your screen right now. We will rerun the break that I'm opening right now after that one is full. Puka, Steve Young, Jawar Jordan, and we got a Packer, Josh Jacobs. Going to Larry. Mr. Murray, Freeney, Myers, and Wes Welker. Kirk McGirt, David Njoku, James Lofton, and a J.C. Latham. We should still have a checkerboard here. Good morning, Julie. Kyron Williams, Joe Horn, here it is. Baker Mayfield, the team is a Steeler. It's not a rookie. Oh, it's Russell. Hey, he did win a Super Bowl, though. Going to J-Bugs, Russell Wilson for the Steelers. Kind of probably hope it was somebody else. But, hey, this guy won a Super Bowl, you know. He sure did. He's not in the best of lights at this current moment, but there was a time when he mattered very much. Terrell Suggs. Tyquan Lewis, Daniel Marino, and Braden Fisk. Stidham, Trimble, Pacheco, Sauce. Don't end in a base pack. I hate when they end in base packs. Don't do that to me. Give us a little something, something. I see something shiny back there. Juju, L'Jarius Sneed, Mason Smith, and for the Seahawks, DK Metcalf on the Prism Break with the Kid Reporter. Look, Aries like, oh, you can send it to me. I like the Steelers, you know. All right, let's move on to Phoenix International Mega Box. And then just so you know, there's 3 hobbies still sitting over there. We've only just begun. Any questions about that break that's pinned at the bottom of your screen probably would be around what is a pretzel box. Those are repacks, floor of 40, ceiling of 400, and everything in between. I think most of you know what else is in there. Empty box. Come on, International Mega. I want a gold. I want a gold. She probably does, J-Bugs. I mean, yes and no, just like she said. Gibbs, Simmons, DJ Moore, Amon Ra, Mike Evans, Russell Wilson, and Michael Penix Jr. out of 180. We certainly take those around here. Yes, we do. Going to ZJZ, starting it out fast again. Harrison Butker, Chris Olave, Joe Mixon, DeAndre Hopkins, Honey Badger, Mark Andrews, and a Tyreek Hill out of 88. Going with your bad self. Phoenix International Mega Box. Here you go, Dolphins. A little something, something. It's numbered, too. Khalil Mack, Greenlaw, Mayfield, White, McLaurin, Jatavian Sanders on the rookie rising, and a DJ Moore out of 180 for the Bears. We'll go sit them over there right by Rome. They can hang out together. A doozy. Darius Slayton, Justin Jefferson, Deontay Johnson, Amari Cooper, Myles Garrett, Trey Hendrickson, and a base J.J. McCarthy we will certainly take for the Minnesota Vikings. Going to red. We go red. Gus Edwards, Chris Jones and Joseph Burrow, David Montgomery, Zaire Franklin, Patty Mahomes. Oh, that looks like a gold. Why not? Hey, J Love, good morning. Good luck, somebody, anybody. Doesn't look to be a rookie. It looks to be a Texan. It is Derek. Actually, not bad. Who got the Texans? BF. Derek Stingley Jr. Gold out of 10. 8 out of 10. Yep. He qualifies as a good Texans player. Yes, he sure does. I love gold. Keenan Allen, Drake London, Jalen Waddle, Trey Tucker, Michael Pittman Jr., Joseph Burrow, and Jamar Chase on the treasured tandems, and a Stephon Diggs for the Texans out of 180. Okay. And now all that's left is hobbies, folks. Yeah, we're definitely running this break back. My goodness. Hopefully something's chilling in these hobbies. Ain't that right, Aries? We're starting with the Topps Chrome. I see you, Forky. I see you. Kentucky, yeah, you got a couple of numbered. You got DJ Moore, and then you got a green cracked ice, a Doonesy so far. Empty. They're hiding behind that Derek Stingley. Good morning, Brandon. These cards tend to stick together. Adrian Peterson, Frank Gore. Oh, see, they did it. Dallas Clark, Will Levis, J.J. Watt on the refractor, Nate Wiggins, and Malachi Corley. Kentucky, I've been trying to do that for months, and it just won't happen for me. I hope it happens for you. That's how we do, J-Love. That's kind of our goal. You've got 5,000 different places you can go to rip. At least you know when you think 2 through 8 cards, we want you to think, well, I know I'm getting it fairly. Michael Vick. Hang on. Torrey Holt. What is that? That might be an auto. Christian Okoye for Kansas City. Oh, no, it's the camo. Dwayne Bowe for the Chiefs. We'll take that. Lad McConkey on the refractor. Jerry Rice. Keon Coleman. And Marvin Harrison Jr. That was a good pack. Barry, just if you have something that you want to say, it'd probably be best to no, it's not. It's just it's short printed, Bobby. Barry, you should just send a direct message to the 238 Cards account. That's going to be your best option there about what you're trying to reach out about. So just go and direct message it, and I'll write your name down here in a second, and then I'll give them a reminder. Terrell Davis, Jason Kelsey, Joe Theismann. There's that guy we were talking about earlier today. Troy Polamalu for the Steelers on the refractor. Caleb Williams Youthquake, Edrin Cooper, and Michael Hall Jr. Before I get too far, Barry. I got you. Marcus Allen, John Rigo, Michael Irvin, Deuce McAllister for Minnesota, Dante Culpepper on the refractor, Bob Lilly on the refractor for the Cowboys, Trey Benson, and Brock Bowers. We've got Dwayne Bowe, Champ Bailey, Danny White. Our first auto is Trey Benson out of 199 for the Cardinals. Not bad. We'll take it, Cardinals. Cardinals weren't all that much. We'll take that, Loud Dog. Joseph Alt, Adrian Peterson, Brendan Rice, and TJ Tampa. Yes, the next break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. It's different than this one. We'll rerun this one after that one. Jason Elam, Hines Ward, Rodney Hampton, Tony Hill, CJ2K for the Titans. Take that. Adrian Peterson, Tavondre Sweat, and Carter Bradley. Hang on. I see a 9Ker. Give me 1 second. Hopefully they'll let me do something to make this one go away. Last time they wouldn't let me. Aries, you're going to be hoping for that 25 Phoenix, to be honest. Not that something else can't do it, but that's the one you're looking for. Roger Staubach, Lawrence Taylor, Brian Westbrook, Billy Sims, Denver. No way, dude. Bo Nix out of 75. Zach Chatty. I'm hooked. You getting a little Deans this morning. Look at that beautiful card. 47 out of 75. Put him right beside him. Oh, Will Levis out of 50 on the gold. Jace McClellan and Darius Robinson. The Broncos be eaten. They be eaten, man. Whitworth. Kevin Falk. Dermani Dawson, Rod Smith, Jatavian Sanders, Hines Ward, Faltanu, and Will Shipley. I don't know what it is, but I tell you what, Florida's. I pulled a mini a Bo Nix. You can ask Gil. He calls me Primbo Nix. Neil Anderson, Mike Vrabel. Ooh, we got something else shiny. George Teague for Miami out of 75. That's kind of sick too. Bob Greasy for the Dolphins. Going to Banks. A little Bob Greasy action. And no, that's not actually Bob Greasy. That's a picture of Al Bundy. It's a Bob Greasy autograph, but it's a picture of Al Bundy. See it? We've got Caleb Williams on the finesse, Darren Sproles, Kamari Lassiter, and Coop. No, it's not, Bobby. But it's a digitally altered picture of Al Bundy. I'm sorry, it just is. Mike Quick, Chris Spielman, Charlie Batch, Nolan Cromwell, Charles Tillman, Brock Bowers on the Youthquake, Graham Barton, and Fuaga. Correct, Ed O'Neill. Well done. Dave Robinson, Jerry Rice, Chris Cotta, Maurice Jones, Drew, Chris Braswell, Michael Irvin, Marshawn Lloyd, and Latu for the Colts. He was. Yes, he was, Bobby. Edrin James, Warren Moon, The Fridge, Gronk, Arizona out of 275, Darius Robinson, Caleb on the Future Stars. You got 3 base Calebs. They didn't have autos on them, bro. Jerzon Newton and Adisa Isaac. All right, we're doing Obsidian 21 now, and I like it. I like it very much. Very much so, I like that. Good luck, everybody. This is one of my favorite products. There it is. Empty box. Good luck, everybody. Just nice cards in general. Hopefully there's players on them we want. We start out with Julio Jones for the Titans. Chuba Hubbard for the... Oh, that's sick. Rookie Eruption out of 10. Who got the Panthers? Peyton. Look at that beautiful card. Look at that patch. That's nasty. Congrats. It's rookie too. Out of 10. Atomic Materials. Oh boy. Out of 75, it's Joseph Montana for the Niners. Going to Josh. Nasty. That's nasty. All right. This should be an auto. More than likely. JJ? Oh, I forgot. Oh, out of 10 for the Raiders. KC Cards. Oh, we got wamboozled, though. We got wamboozled. These will just go to the most expensive spot. We got wamboozled, though. We got panini'd, I guess is the actual. But they at least put good cards in this. I'm going to be careful because... Hang on. Josh Jacobs auto out of 10 for the Raiders on the Aura. That's nasty. Now I'm going to be careful with this because I don't want to show. Let me double check. Yes, I can show this side. That just sends you to the website. That goes to the most expensive team. Oh, there might have been a tie for that. We'll figure that out at the end. Gregory Rousseau for the Bills. Out of 100, and Julio Jones again out of 25. Now, even though we got panini'd, they did put some nice cards in this. Josh Jacobs out of 10. That patch of Hubbard is nasty, so we didn't get completely wamboozled. I think the Bears and the Pats were the most expensive teams. I think it was a tie, I'm pretty sure. I didn't think about points. It's been a minute since I had to deal with those. So, who's got the Bears? Kentucky's got the Bears, and J-Wham's got the Pats. How do you guys want me to handle that? There's not a whole lot of options I have here. Good jackpot. Pretty good. I didn't even think about points, to be honest, or I wouldn't have made those two spots the same. That's my fault. Okay. I'm thinking I might have to do a roll. Well, I just want to be careful. Orlando, what's up? J-Wham, I'm gonna put Kentucky on this, and then I'll figure something else out. I think that I don't want to mess anything up. So I'm gonna send Kentucky this. And I don't know if J-Wham's in here, but I know J-Wham knows that it'll be all right. So that's going to you, Kentucky. I can't do that on here, Kentucky. I can't do that on here. So it's just going to you, and I'll deal with J-Wham in a different capacity. It's just the easiest way. Last box. Speak now or forever hold your peace. I'm sure. It's fine. I don't know if he's in here right now. Empty. No, that's 2021. Florida's finest. Chuba Hubbard was a rookie in 21. Oh, it's fine, Abby. That's a good idea, though. I'll just give it to Kentucky, and I'll deal with J-Wham's he's not gonna hate me forever and a day. I know J-Wham. We start out with Jackson Dart. Don't worry about it, Kentucky. It's yours. Trey Tucker for the Raiders. I don't think that's numbered. I think it's just a refractor or a prism. Evan Williams, Justin Herbert, and Braylon Allen started out. Aries, this is where you want to see your brownies. This is where you want to see your brownies. Quinn Ewers, Graham Mertz on the prism. Myles Garrett on the contours for the Browns. Chuba Hubbard and Brock Purdy. Good morning, Travis. Good to see you. Hope all is well, my friend. We're just getting a little ripping in. You know how we do. Hang on, this is lagging. Give me 1 second. I need to fix that. There are 9 spots left in the next break. Ashton Genty, Dalton Kincaid on the prism, Jordan Love, Keon Coleman, and Bo Nix. A little Genty action. I'm going to Kentucky after the one that's in there fills. The one that's in there right now will rerun this break. Harold Fannin Jr., Brock Purdy, Deshaun Jackson, Patrick Surtain, and Terry McLaurin. See, you got 2 Browns already, Aries. What do you know? Travis, I hope you've been well. We just been here ripping and chilling and ripping. RJ Harvey. Hakeem Nicks. I think these are numbered. Out of 199. Travis Kelce for the Chiefs on the Thunderbirds out of 199. Javon Curse and Steve the Hitman Spurrier. J-Wham. So we got... Which team did you get again? The Patriots. So we got points. And I couldn't get I didn't know if you were in here or not. So it was a tie for the most expensive team. So I went ahead and gave them to Kentucky, and I figured I'd find another way to make it all right for you. It was 400 points. Okay. Quinshawn. Trent McDuffie for the Chiefs. Ooh, the Thunderbirds. Patty Mahomes. Chiefs eating here in this box. I figured it'd be the case, J-Wham. Calvin Austin and Zach Ertz. Rayman, I did not. I had no part of last night at all. I don't know. I know they did Bowman U, but I have no idea if something crazy came out or not. I do not know. There's a Quinshon for the Brownies. And like I said, when the break at the bottom fills, we will rerun this one. I like Phoenix. I've always liked Phoenix, Eric. It does look good this year. Monengai, good luck. Jedi Barron for the Broncos, because why not? They've been absolutely eaten this morning on the RPA. That is out of 249. Malik Neighbors out of 149. DeAndre Swift and Lance Briggs. That's Thiaka. My life, it's me life. This is a football break. The first thing I'd say is if you've never been in one, I'd watch multiple ones before you ever hop in. But the way it works is you get a team. We open all the boxes that are in it, and whatever comes out for that team you get. In its simplest form, that's how it works. There could be 8 cards for the team that you get. Let's just say you got the Jets. There could be 8 Jets. There could be no Jets. We don't know until we open them. But that's how it works. And I would certainly just watch some before you ever hop in. DJ Giddens. Benjamin Morrison for the Bucks. Brock Purdy on the Silver Wave contours out of 299. Calvin Ridley and Sam Darnold. But that's how it works. Should have another auto. And a patch. Elick for the Titans. Jonathan Taylor for the Colts on the refractor. Paragon, Cam Ward. There you go, Titans. Jaden Daniels and Alex Highsmith. No, that's not Mac Jones. That is not Mac Jones. You are absolutely right. And the guy, maybe the MVP this year, when it's all said and done. Hi, Katie. Emeka. Savion Williams out of 149 on the RPA for the Pack. That is going to Larry. And that is out of, 149. Ahmad Rashad for the Vikings. Eckler and Adams. Hi. And what I'll do is no, Eric. Panini doesn't do that, unfortunately. But Topps will be when they take over. The inside stuff with Ahmad Rashad. Trevor Etienne. Michael Williams for the Niners. J.J. McCarthy Thunderbirds for the Vikings. Not numbered, but we'll take it. Baker Mayfield and Joe Mixon. And I'll do a little bit of a roll call on the spots and the teams off in the next one after I do the recap. Last pack. No, Michael, I did not. Derek Harmon. Out of 290. Whoa. Regeneration. Randall Cunningham, Jalen Hurts, and Donovan McNabb. Tri-patch for the Eagles. Going to Abby. That's different, Abby. Ladd McConkey out of 50 for the Chargers. David Montgomery and Brian Thomas Jr. And that's that. We'll do a little recap here, and then I'll see what's what off the next one. Aries, we have to send you cards. If there was no shipping address or something attached, then we could do that if it was like old school or something. But you're getting cards whether you like it or not. And you want a couple of those. Those are some rookies in there. Don't you just toss them to the side because you didn't get a $10,000 card, little girl. Recap. Oh, just the regular base. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. I got you. Let's do this. We had some really great cards in this break. I got you, Aries. Unbreakable, same deal. I'm not gonna stress this too much because there's a lot of good cards in this. We're gonna do a recap and then I'm gonna do a roll call of what is off the board right now in the break that's pinned at the bottom of your screen. We are in the single digits in that, and then this break right here will be ran again after that one is full. That is the next break that I'm dropping into the shop. All right, here we go. Yo, T-Fur. Wasted, you never, I mean, you know. Dwayne Bowe, Patrick Mahomes, you did better than I usually do. You got a checkerboard. Patrick Mahomes, J.J. McCarthy, Tyreek Hill, Lad McConkey, Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, Stephon Diggs, Quinshawn, Darius Robinson, Josh Jacobs, Jackson Dart, Michael Penix Jr., Russell Wilson, Chris Olave, Bo Nix, DK Metcalf, out of 50, Will Levis, Brock Purdy, Egbuka, Taylor, Cam Ward, and Malik Neighbors. Hakeem Nicks, Travis Kelce, that's numbered too, out of 199. Ashton Genty, Quinn Ewers, Gregory Rousseau, Aiden Hutchinson, Michael Penix base, Cooper base, Julio Jones, that was out of 25 for the Titans. Roma Dunze, Myles Garrett, DJ Moore, Trey Benson auto out of 199, Jedi Barron for the Broncos on the RPA, Joe Montana atomic patch, that was out of 75. True Green cracked ice Bo Jackson. We've got Josh Jacobs out of 10 on the aura, that's kind of nasty. Brock Purdy on the contours, JJ McCarthy, Lad McConkey was out of 50. Savion RPA for the Pack, Bob Greasy out of 75 on the auto for the Dolphins. Tri-Patch going to Abby, Hertz, McNabb, and Cunningham. That's kind of nasty. Out of 299. Chuba Hubbard out of 10. Rookie patch. Look at that patch. Look at that patch. Bo Nix, checkerboard. Bo Nix out of 75. And there was also a gold Derek Stingley Jr. for the Texans. 8 out of 10. And what a break it was. Tough. Next break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. If you have any questions about that, feel free to ask. But we got ripping to do. How do I want to do this? So we're going to start with the pretzel box. And we're going to end with the pretzel box. We'll do the hobbies after. And we'll do the blasters first. Maybe we'll alternate them too. Do like optic, mosaic, optic, mosaic. Okay. Are we ready? It's time. Good luck, everybody. It's that time again. We're starting with the pretzel box. Are you there, Michael Primo Pratt? You ready to see something nasty? Huh? Huh? Good luck, everybody. I want to get somebody a deed immediately. Like right off the bat. No, not in this. Better not be. Ooh, we start out with a popcorn. Oh, boy. It's not a slab. Good luck, everybody. Somebody's about to get a deed. See if we can get a little sneak peek of this. Okay, there's one corner. Kind of looks like maybe select. It might be going this way. Select. Wow. Who? Oh, I hope Aries isn't in here. She's going to not be happy. J Drums. How about a Baker Mayfield RPA for the Browns out of 49? Yep. Absolutely relevant again. And we take those. J Drums, you can just kind of sit back and relax and enjoy the rest of the break. No pressure now. Wow. We'll put you right there for the moment. Nice hit. Okay. Now let's get into these blasters. And I know we could put more product in if we didn't have the repacks in, but I like the repacks in a break, you guys. Gives you a chance. And we can run this one again after the one that's pinned if you guys want to. But let's see if maybe we get a little downtown or something. Or at least a decent rookie. Empty box. We've got Roquan Smith, Chris Olave, a Jonathan Brooks for the Panthers, and Jeremiah Trotter Jr. That's right, Jess. We ain't playing no games around here. Quay Walker, Juju Smith-Schuster. For the Rams, Blake Corum, and another Blake Corum. Well, back-to-back Blake Corums, and they've been playing a little bit. He's been playing a little bit. He's been helping that team be nice. We'll take it, Abby. It's a start. Nothing crazy, but it's a start. Oh, nice, Jess. J.C. Horn, TJ, Anthony Richardson, and Alad McConkey for the Chargers on the base. Trevor Lawrence, Jalen Ramsey, Kirk McGirt on the refractor, or prism, I'm sorry, and Dallas Turner. Congrats, J-Drums. That's why we do them. You never know. Jerome Ford, Raheem Mostert, Ladd on the purple shock, and Nate Wiggins. It's not a bad blaster for not having the deed in it. Jess, I think he'll be starting somewhere someday. That's what I think. I think he's got the talent. I think when you have talent, teams will give you a chance. What'll happen with that chance, I have no clue. But you can see if you get in the right situation, if you get on the right team, I mean, even Brad Johnson can flourish. So, Zay Jones, Cooper Kupp, Dallas Turner, that's Arkham's boy, and Jaheim Bell. Somebody will. Somebody will. Empty. Mosaic 25. Robert Brooks, Cortland Sutton, Hunter Henry on the refractor for the Pats, or Prism, Justin Jefferson, Tank Bigsby, and Joe Horn. Caleb Williams, Mimbu, Kyle Williams for the Pats on the green mosaic, Patrick Queen, Adunzi, and Alvin Kamara. What's going on here? What that be? Who that be? What that be and who that be? Yes. So, yes, we're halfway in the break that is pinned at the bottom of the screen. We're halfway full. Hunter Henry. Tez Johnson for the Bucks. Jalen Milroe. Okay, there you go, Seahawks. On the green mosaic notoriety. Our orange in this blaster is Peyton Manning for the Colts Epic Performers. Peyton Manning Hall of Fame. And Dante Culpepper. Exactly. Trent Dilfer. Exactly. If those people can flourish, and if you go to the right team and there's the right things going on, all of a sudden, things are okay. Look at Mac Jones on the Niners. Look at Mac Jones on the Niners. Everything's fine. It's like nothing was ever wrong with them. The team that it was on is now 9-2. But it's because they have different players on their team. And, I mean, he might just be better than Mac Jones. I mean, Mike Gesicki. Jaden Daniels on the green mosaic. Kyle Williams notoriety. Max Crosby, Tyler Warren variation, and Keon Coleman. Daniel Fouts, Jalen Noel, green mosaic Ray McLeod, Isaac Tesla on the Elevate, T. Higgins, and Mr. Murray. Kyler Murray, to be exact. Jamal Charles, Jared Verse, Kid Reporter, Ryan Thomas Jr., Brock Purdy, Andre Reed, and Joe Mixon. All right, Optic 24, it's your turn again. And don't forget, we got 2 hobbies and a repack sitting over to my left here. Chill Will, it's Noah and Kobe are on tonight, so I don't think Disney will be tonight. If Disney will probably be Saturday night, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Empty. BM, because, they're not in high demand anymore. They, at one time everybody wanted the Kid Reporter, but not anymore. Kirk Cousins, Michael Mayer, Silver Chop Robinson for the Dolphins, and Johnny Wilson. Chop, chop. Silver edition. And anybody, I see people going in the shop, know that Obsidian's 21. 2021 is that Obsidian that's in that break. David Montgomery, Zach Ertz, Torrey Taylor, and Brian Thomas Jr. Khalil Shakir, DeAndre Hopkins, Jordan Travis, and Malik Neighbors. Get well soon, brother. Dalton Schultz, Chris Godwin, Roshan Johnson, and Devontae Walker. Might be a patch in this one. Yep. Montez Sweat. The patch. Lucas McCaffrey. Ooh. Luke McCaffrey for the Commanders on the Rookie Phenom patch. J.J. McCarthy on the purple. And Roman Wilson. We'll take this. Minnesota. Don't mind if we do. Going to Angie. We go, Angie. A little something, something. A little something, something. And Lucas McCaffrey. Patrick Mahomes, Leonard Williams, Tyrone Tracy Jr., and Jace McClellan. We got another Mosaic Blaster left. That's empty. Amon-Ra, Terrence Ferguson, Ricky Parasol on the green Mosaic for the Niners. There's a Niner. Gabriel Davis, Dwight Freeney, and Brian Robinson Jr. Not yet, Aries. Not yet. Cooper Kupp, Jalen Milroe, Joe Morris, DK Metcalf, James Cook, and Geno Smith. Come on, I want Genesis. I want Honeycomb. Come on. Holla at me. Kenny Clark. Pat Bryant. Ooh, green mosaic Ashton Genty on the variation. Going to Matt. Jonathan Taylor, Sean McVay, and Micah Parsons. You know, T. Furby could be. Maybe. Zaire Franklin, Kendre Lambert Smith, Taj Brooks on the green mosaic for the Bengals, Jordan Love going to my boy, Kid Reporter, Caleb Johnson, and Derwin James Jr. There we go, Dan. A Packer sighting. They exist. They're in the league. Trent Dilfer. Josh Allen. Ooh. Orange. Notoriety Ashton Genty for the Raiders. Go on now, Matt. Get your deeds in. Kid Reporter Genesis. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Kurt Warner, Zay Flowers, and Trent McDuffie. LeGarrette Blount. Mumpsfield. Josh Jacobs for the Packers, color match. Sean McVay, Caleb Johnson, and Trevor Lawrence. So no deeds in that set of blasters. Good cards, but no, short prints, no deeds. But you got to try. I don't like that penny sleeve. That penny sleeve needs to go away. Right onto my shoulder. You see that? You can't see it, can you? Oh, there it goes. Look, I tried to double penny sleeve it. All right, now we're going to do Mosaic 25. We still have Phoenix, Hobby, and another repack in this. The next break pin at the bottom of your screen, it's Topps Chrome 24 Hobby. It's Obsidian 21 Hobby. It's Phoenix 25 Hobby, a Phoenix 24 International Mega, and a Prism 24 retail box. We've already done it once this morning. HUD, currently, at this particular moment, we're using Fanatics. Empty. But we use Ultra Pro and other ones as well. And anybody getting teams in that next break, I'll do a roll call after we're done with this one. All right, good luck. Cooper Kupp, Kenny Clark, Zaire Franklin, Michael Williams for the Niners, Jack Besh for the Raiders. Our first auto is Kendre Lambert Smith for the Chargers. Not numbered, but we're going to take it. We'll take it. Rondé Barber on the red for the Bucks. Ashton Genty and Saquon Barkley, that'll go to the Raiders. Jahmyr Gibbs, center stage. I want that numbered. That one's not, but we'll take it. Rodgers, Barkley, Willis, Tracy Jr., Shakir, and McCaffrey. It's my boy. Look at a little center stage deed. A deed! University of Virginia, folks. Rondé Barber. He could be in the conversation for the best defensive player ever. I don't know, probably not. He's good. And of course, the auto. Kendre Lambert Smith. All around the world. Some of them don't do it, Lissandro. I've opened a couple of the hobbies where, those might have been Fodl, actually, now that I think about it. Trent Dilfer, Blunt, Wilson, Nick Scourton, Jackson Hawes, Michael on the red. There you go, bro. Earl Campbell for the Titans Hall of Fame. Caleb Williams. Montage Prism, Jamar Chase. Kid Reporter, Rondé Barber. Ashton Genty on the base variation. Tate, Hubbard, Williams, and Hester. Yes, Zane. Yes, they're bigger. They make bigger ones for the big patch cards. Regular blaster ones you could actually fit into a regular penny sleeve. They're big enough. But if it's bigger than like a regular blaster patch, I would probably put them in a big penny sleeve. You'll have to. They won't fit. Lissandro, I wouldn't take just a bunch of inserts if that's what you're asking. CJ Stroud, Drake May, and Schultz, Mason Graham, Kyle Williams, Prism Chase Brown, Dominique Lovett for the Lions, Omarion Hampton, Men of Mastery, Ashton Genty, Silver Mosaic, Overdrive, Hunter Henry, Brees Hall, Cam Ward on the variation, Jake Ferguson, Brazil, and Beckham. You can go to the show. I just wouldn't take I wouldn't take a whole thing full of inserts. I mean, maybe somebody might want to buy them. I don't know. Zane, if you're saying like if you got just a regular, like you can see the thickness of this. You know what I mean? It's still, you can see that it still fits in that penny sleeve. If it's anything thicker than this, you're going to want the big penny sleeve. Lissandro, you could always, I mean, I don't know how many cards you have, but you could always buy a table and sit down and put your cards out. You never know. Somebody might come by and get them. Quentin Johnston, Jalen Hurts, Steve Young, Woody Marks, a Derek Carr. Really? Derek Carr signs in this? For the Raiders, too. Derek Carr for the Raiders. Going to Matt. I would have never thought Derek Carr for the Raiders would have been in this set. How'd they sneak that one by us? Leonard Williams for the Seahawks on the red. Chris Olave, silver mosaic. Jared Goff. We've got Saquon. Oh, that's nice. On the silver mosaic, moments in time for the Eagles. Danny White, Ridley, Hurts, Campbell, Theismann, and Clowney. This is a cool card. You get this one low numbered, that's going to be a good card. That one's a good one there. I guarantee you there's an Eagles fan that wants that. Maybe Jack Boyer. You never know. Eric Moulds, Joe Burrow, Harold Carmichael, Mason Taylor, LeJontay Wester, R.J. Harvey for the Broncos out of 99, Richard Seymour for the Pats, Jaden Daniels, Men of Mastery, Jameer Gibbs, Prism, Jaden Daniels, Zach Bond, Swift, Tua, Hawkinson, and Horn. Don't forget, we still got a Phoenix Hobby sitting over here. And a repack. We ain't done yet. No, we ain't done yet. A lot of base in this mosaic. Henry, Mooney, Baker Mayfield, Deontay Thornton Jr., Mr. Shuck. Did we get a third auto? Tez Johnson for the Bucks, a third auto. A treat. Not numbered, but we're going to take that one. Yes, we are, John Walters. Yes, we are. A little Tez Johnson action. Nice. Nice one. We've got Ty J. Spears. Derrick Henry. We've got a... See, that's what I'm saying. You get that out of 49 on the Saquon. I think this is out of 49. 18 out of 49 to be exact. Matthew Golden on the variation. CeeDee Lamb, Hubbard, Woolen, Nix, and Dobbs. He's not bad, Zane. I've seen when we played him, he was basically their best player or best guy that they had at that time. On that day, anyways, he looked pretty good to me. Definitely didn't look bad. We'll take that, Ravens. Color match too, little purple action, and Shuck. We'll put Shuck up there too. He's the new starter. Namath, Stafford, and Davis. Tyler Warren. Torrey Horton. Jack Besh on the variation Prism. Devin Hester red for the Bears. Jameer Gibbs montage. Men of Mastery Saquon Barkley. Kid Reporter. Jamal Lewis, Tet on the variation, Saquon, Michael Irvin, Josh Downs, and Jameer Gibbs. All right, start showing up a little bit, rookies. Just a little bit here, a little bit there. We'll take what we can get. I think what happened, Jonathan, he was playing pretty good. But then that game, when they replaced him, they were like, now what do we do? It would have been hard to go back to him immediately after they took him out. So they rolled with it. Plus, they weren't playing all that well anyways. So it's like, hey, let's see what happens. Kyle Van Noy, Dawson Knox, Quinn Ewers, DJ Giddens, Travis Etienne on the Prism, RJ Harvey color match, out of 199 for the Broncos, Calvin Ridley, Abdul Carter and Micah Parsons, that will go to the G-Men. Taysom Hill, Kid Reporter, Jaden Higgins variation, Taylor, Diggs, Culpepper, Kamara, and Coleman. Sammy Darnold. Michael Penix, Ben Roethlisberger, Graham Mertz. We've got a Nico Collins out of 149 for the Texans. I like those. Bashaw on the Prism. Scattaboo on the Silver Mosaic. Brock Bowers montage, Egbuka on the base introductions, Newbin, Bettis, Montgomery, Murray, Mahomes, and Dillon. We got one mosaic left, and then it's Phoenix time. Jay, you were taken care of right off the bat. Hopefully something else shows up for you, but I know what you mean, and that's what the repack can do. Especially at the beginning, it can be like, all right, well, I know I'm good, so everything else is just extra at this point. Warren Sapp, Marshall Falk and Jerry Jeudy, Kelvin Banks Jr., Shamar Stewart, Kyle Van Noy Prism, Golden Tate out of 199 for the Lions, Michael Penix, Brian Thomas Jr. Prism Overdrive, Kid Reporter, Earl Campbell, Santana, Shuck on the variation, ETN, Ertz, and Gradisher. Yes, it is. Old Golden Tate. He was a good player. He was a yak type guy, yards after the catch. All right, we're going on to Phoenix now. 12. Somebody asked me. 12 left in the break pinned at the bottom of your screen. Phoenix 25 hobby time, and then we've got one more repack. Jonathan, I know nothing about that. Empty box. Emptiness. Khalil Mullings. Malik Neighbors on the Prism. Geno Smith on the Prism Thunderbirds. Is that numbered? It is not. Ahmad Rashad and Trey Tucker. Oh, we got a thick pack here. A thickin'. Will Johnson. Travion Henderson out of 149 on the RPA going to the Pats. That is J-Wham. Nice hit, J-Wham. That's nice. Behind that is a silver or a Prism Bo Nix, Quincy Williams, and Nick Barnett. There we go, J-Wham. Now these would, you couldn't fit this into a regular penny sleeve. You'd have to use a bigger one. There's no way around it. Just a nice card in general. Oh, he nasty. Colston Loveland for the Bears. Shadir on the Prism. Jalen Hurts Contours. Jonnu Smith and Micah Parsons. Oh, he's nasty. Yeah, he's nasty. Colston Loveland. Oh, you've been talking to Joe Boo behind my back, Jonathan. What did I tell you about that? Maxwell Hairston. Franchise Futures Material. Jalen Walker. Wow, look at that patch. Out of 10, 2 out of 10 for the Falcons. We'll take that, Falcons. Yes, we are BF. We take golds out of 10s around here. Rookies, too. Look at that patch. Landon Jackson for the Bills, and that is out of 199. Neighbors and McDermott. Oh, Landon Jackson, huh? Big old chunky patch right there. That'd be a gun. That'd be a gun. Luther Burden the third. Patrick Surtain Prism. Lamar Jackson, AJ Green, and Mark Andrews. Tet for the Panthers. Trey Amos on the Prism, DK Metcalf Thunderbirds, not numbered. Dan Fouts and Tank Bigsby. A little sign. Tad. It's Tad. Shadir Base. Jonu Prism. Eckler, Highsmith, and Adams. Amos. Keon Coleman, Prism. Baker Mayfield. Joe Mixon, and Brian Thomas Jr. Here we go, Keon. Let's go ahead and take care of you, brother, while we're at it. Mason Taylor. Nick Sirianni. Who knew? Out of 149. It's Nick Sirianni, folks. Everybody likes Nick Sirianni. Amon-Ra on the Silver Wave Contours out of 299. Justin Herbert and Braylon Allen. Caden knows. I think we've got about 10 or 12 or so left in that break pin at the bottom of your screen. We're just about done with this one. I still have a repack to open in this after these couple of packs here. Tyleek Williams, Woody Marks on the Prism. Omarion Hampton Contours. David Montgomery and Chuba Hubbard. I did not, Jonathan. I don't like that. Are they gonna suspend him? Is he getting suspended now? Besh. And our other auto, how about two of them? Tez Johnson out of 99. 2 Tez's and 1 break for the Bucks. That one's a color match. Braylon Allen out of 149 for the Jets. Williams and Purdy. 2 Tez's, 1 break. There's an Andy Reid one. Oh, no. Nuggies. Gunnar Helm. Malachi Starks Prism. Terry McLaurin Contours out of 199 for the Commanders. There you go, Mayberry. A little something. Kyron Williams and Trent McDuffie. All right, we've got one left, and it's a pretzel box. The first one had a Baker Mayfield RPA in it. I don't know what this one's going to have. But we're about to find out right now. Good luck. Hopefully this saves somebody's break. Could be you. Not a slab. Good luck. It's something. It's a card. It's an optic. Rookie. Xavier Worthy Uptown. Holla. Holla. Who got the Chiefs? Dispatcher Toast. I know that's not your name. Not your regular name. We take them. We take those. These right here, we take them. And that's what I'm saying. Like these 2 cards would be spectacular in just a break all by themselves. Like, oh, hey, these came out of a break. Is that you? That's it. LE. That's who it is. Okay. I was like, hang on, is that you? All right. Recap. Couple of Tez's in the house. I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? We're going to do a recap. And then I'll see what's off the board in the next one. We can rerun this one after that if you want. We sure can. Or I can run something different. And we can come back to this one. It's up to you. I feel like this one has more potential than maybe what came out of that one. Mayberry, just a couple of things. You did get like a patch card of McCaffrey. You got I think it was like a silver Jaden out of one of the 25 hobbies. But you did get a numbered contours of Scary Terry out of 25. Tez Johnson, Cam Ward, Rondé Barber, Josh Jacobs, Matthew Golden, Jahmyr Gibbs, Jamar Chase, Mike Hill Williams, Chop Robinson, RJ Harvey, and Ashton Genty. Ashton Genty again. Ashton Genty again. Tyrone Tracy Jr., Jahmyr Gibbs, Earl Campbell, Kendra Lambert Smith for the Chargers, Jordan Love, Tyler Warren, Orange Peyton Manning. We can rerun it. We'll rerun it, Caden, after that one is filled. Kyle Williams, Jaden Daniels, Jalen Milroe, Lad McConkey, J.J. McCarthy, Blake Corum, Bo Nix, Tet, out of 49, Lambjack, Moments in Time, Saquon, Derek Carr, auto for the Raiders, Luke McCaffrey, there's the Scary Terry, out of 199, Keon Coleman, Shuck, Shadir, Amon-Ra was out of 299, I believe, yep, DK Metcalf, Braylon Allen, Woody Marks, Omarion Hampton, Nick Sirianni, Tet, Landon Jackson, Colston Loveland, Golden Tate, Nico Collins, Bayshaw, Tyler Shuck, Scattaboo, RJ Harvey, Tez Johnson, that was out of 99, color match. Jalen Walker, patch, out of 10. That is 2 out of 10. We had Travion Henderson, RPA, for the Pats. That was also out of 149. Baker Mayfield, RPA, out of select, out of 49. And then a Xavier Worthy Uptown for the Chiefs. We'll run this break again after that one that's in there now fills. Now I'm going to pull that up. I'm going to do a little, basically a roll call of who's off the board right now and say your name and put it on the board. Okay? That's what I'm going to do. Watch me. Watch it happen. That's where you need to go. I'm going to take the overlay down and we're going to get this ripped. Good luck, everybody. It's that time again. Next break is pinned at the bottom, and most of you guys know what that was. But if you have any questions, just let me know. And whenever the Browns are done, that's for this break right here. There's no reason to wait. So, and that's almost over. 30 seconds left, but we can get to ripping here right now. Good luck. Just like Wise said, good luck, everybody. It's that time. Lloyd Christmas in the house. Oh, my goodness. And then we'll figure out something to do after that. We may do another football. We'll probably, I know what we'll do. We'll do one more football, and then maybe we'll do that baseball, because I know some people wanted that baseball. But we'll just see. It's still early. All right, here we go. If you've never seen a Prism retail box open before, there are base packs in this, you guys. But that's not the point. The point is checkerboards and true green cracked ices and silvers and things of that nature. That's the point. Good luck. It's that time again. Mayberry says there's a color blast on the way. Could be, bro. We've got Buda Baker, Gardner Minshew, Jair Alexander, and Levante David. Some people. You're some people. It's not just you. Mendo's there, too. It does. 2 of them. Adric. It's got 2 of them. TJ Hawkinson, TJ Hushmanzoli, Zay Flowers, Joe Alt, and our silver is a Joshua Palmer for the Chargers. Deron Bland, Kellen Winslow, Vinny Testaverde, and Javon Curse. Kimberly's here. Good morning, Kimberly. And just so you know, I see people looking in the shop. I just want you guys to know, because you may not, those repacks have a floor of 40 and a ceiling of 400 and everything in between. And just to give you an idea, the last one had an Uptown Xavier Worthy rookie in it, and the other one had an RPA Baker Mayfield. So just so you know what it kind of looks like. because I know you guys, some of you see it and you don't know what that is. Don Beebe, Josh Downs, Mosert, and Braylon Allen for the Jets. We got a checkerboard. Trey Hendrickson, Mark Brunell, Patty French Fries. Let's see where we're starting with. We're starting with the Steeler. This is going to Herman. It's a rookie. It is Dijon Edwards on the checkerboard for the Steelers. If I pull a manga out of a Prism retail box, that'll be the first one ever in the history of ever. In the history of ever. That'll be the first time. It does, Adric, it does. Two of them. Now, I did one yesterday, Adric. They've got a ton of rookies in it. So we're going to go straight to the good cards. Because I got to tell you, that which I knew that about Update. But I didn't know Update had more rookies in it than base cards. So I'm not going to go through each and every single card. Dante Culpepper, Richard Seymour, Lad McConkey, and a Fireworks Patty Mahomes for the Chiefs. Going to Canes, girl. Brian, Jordan, Jalen Petrie, Tua, and Kenneth Walker III. It's just the regular hobby, Adric, just so you know. It's not the jumbos. It's, as far as a baseball break goes, it's the easiest one I've ever put up there to get into monetarily. Zeke, and it also has a 3 and 2 in it and a Topps Chrome Breaker's Delight. Khalil Shakir, Evan Ingram, and Dijon Edwards. Kid Reporter. Marvin Mims. CJ2K. Whoop. Well, they didn't want to hold on, but we definitely want that, Jets. Najee Harris. And the true green cracked ice color match for the Jets. Ahmad, Sauce, Gardner going to Jesse. Yeah. Yep, we want those. Yes, we are. Yep, we are. Tyson Badgett, Ivan Pace Jr., Joe Montana, and Nate Wiggins. I might have to just get me one, just for myself. Trey McBride, Corey Dillon, Luke Musgrave, and Warren Moon. Got a lot of base packs in that that right row there. Oh, hang on. I'll check here in a second to see who won the Browns in this break. Jim Harbaugh, Steve Young, Jaheim Bell, and a Latu for the Colts, who has been an integral part for their defense thus far. I'm just going to check and see who won the Givey. Danny said, it's been too long. I need a D. Danny, what's going on, bro? Hang on. Let me find this Givey here. Ben Gaming got the W. Ben Gaming, make sure and claim it, it looks like you did. I'm just going to put you on the board here. And then I'm going to write you right here. Congrats. All right. Should have 2 more checkerboards left in this. There's one of them right there. Jonathan Taylor, Jalen Waddle, Darius Slayton. We got a G-Man. Not a rookie. It's Daniel Dimes, isn't it? Daniel Dimes for the G-Man going to Indy. Dr. Jones. Dr. Jones with the Dr. Jones. Jones with the Dr. Jones. I'm doing good, Danny. Good to see you, bro. Aries was in here earlier. She got the Browns. It didn't go well. Derrick Henry, Micah Parsons, Jimmy Smith, and Tavondre Sweat. She said she had just got off work. Herman Moore, Josh Palmer, Kate Otten, and Joe Namath. There can't be too many of those left. T. Higgins, Daniil Hunter, Jaquan Jackson, and our other silver is a Joe Alt for the Chargers. Kid Reporter, we'll take that Chargers. Pretty good player. Going to Jonathan. Is there, Adrian? I've only done 2 so far. Risen, Prescott, Ferragamo, and Eddie George. What you see is what I got on the board there, Lysandro. Kirk, Pickens, Wright, and Marvin Harrison Jr. And you gotta gauge your expectations a little bit. We're not even through the first box, and you're asking yourself, "Where's the Rams? Where's the Rams?" You gotta bring it in a little bit, Lysandro. You gotta get me a D. You can't lose your cool in the first box. Dalton, Kincaid, TJ Hawkinson, Dante Hall, and Wes Welker. Surtain, Stewart, Dobbs, and Estime. Khalil Mack, Joe Horn, Baker. I think our last checkerboard's here. It's a Ram. See? We're not even going to look at it. I'm going to make you sweat the whole break. I'm going to sit it over here to the right, and we'll find out what the Ram is when we're done. No, I'm just playing. It's not a rookie. Puka Nacua on the checkerboard. What's going on, you guys? Welcome in. I see you. I see you. I see you, Meatsman. I see you, Andrew. Michael Wilson, Anthony Richardson, Tyreek Hill, and Chris Jenkins. Oh, I can see you, Arkham. I can see you. That's absolutely right, Kimberly. You tell him. Tell him. You tell them all. You tell them all. Tell Arkham too. Boomer Esiason, Lamb Jack, Drew Bledsoe, and South. Gus Edwards. Oh, stuck together there. L'Jarius Sneed, DJ James, and our last one is a Travis Kelce Prison Break Green Cracked Ice for the Kid Reporter. I didn't say be mean to you. I told her to tell you what's up. You can tell somebody what's up without being mean. Phoenix. Next break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. I think it's about halfway. And then I think we're going to run a break from yesterday after that. Because I liked it very much. It's empty. Oh, I'm not the baseball one, Jonathan. I was talking about another one, another football. It's still really early. Karoloptis, C.J. Stroud, Jalen Warren, Murray, Tucker, Pittman. Ooh. Bro. Jahmyr Gibbs out of 40. Going to Wise Guy. How about that? Well, I don't want to say it yet, Adric, but it's nasty. It's similar to this one. But I don't want to start talking about other breaks before that. The one that's down there is full. Gardner Minshew, Breece Hall, James Conner, DeAndre Swift, Romeo Dobbs, Tyler Lockett. Oh, and a Bucky out of 180. But if you really wanted to be inquisitive, you could always go and look on the YouTube. Josh Downs, Derrick Henry, Adam Thielen, Logan Wilson, Quincy Williams, Jordan Travis, and an Adonai Mitchell on the base rookie. Mendo, they made an appearance. Gino, Bryce Young, Danico Autry, Kyle Pitts, Hufanga, Sweat, and a Tyreek Stevenson for the Bears out of 88. I'm all shook up. Ooh. Gabriel Davis, Bradley Chubb, Jamar Chase, Cortland Sutton, Stephon Diggs, Zach Moss, and a base Kamari Lassiter for the Texans. It's Josh Allen. Derek Stingley Jr., Aaron Jones, Nico Collins, Trayvon Walker, Braylon Allen on the contours, and a George Karlaftis out of 180 for the Chiefs to end out that. We've got 3 hobbies left, though. We've got 3 hobbies left. It does, Erica. That's exactly what it means. And if you ever hear somebody say RPA, what's an RPA? That's a rookie patch auto. RPA equals rookie patch auto. It's Topps Chrome 24 time. Yeah. Yeah. We're halfway. Somebody asked. We're halfway in the break pin at the bottom of the screen. Meet me halfway. Oh, we can get RPAs out of it. They don't show up very much, but it's possible. I don't know why, but Topps Chrome likes to stick together. Joe Thomas, Steve Grogan, Brian Westbrook, Billy Sims, Howie Long out of 399 for the Raiders, Devin Hester on the kick returner, Malik Neighbors, and Blake Corum. Not anything crazy, Kentucky. It's Boomer Esiason, James White, Dermontti Dawson, Steve Hutchinson, Devin Leary, Drake May on the base Youthquake, Dallas Turner, and Cade Stover. How about that? It did be like that. Uh-oh, Turd Ferguson's in the house. Look out now. Watch out now. We've got Willie Galt, Teddy Bruschi, George Teague, and Frank Gore. Ricky Parasol on the auto for the Niners. Well, there you go. Going to Josh Croston. A little Ricky Parasol auto. It's not numbered, but we'll take it. It's Ricky. Ricky. CJ Stroud on the refractor. Luke McCaffrey and Abrams Drain. Could be, Jonathan. You never know. It's possible. Charles Woodson. Dan Fouts. Nolan Cromwell. Charles Tillman for Dallas. Darren Woodson on the negative going to BM Kid. Tom Brady. Sunday Swag. Look at him. Quinyon Mitchell and Jalen McMillan. I don't know. Yes, those are repacks in that break. Yes, Flora 40, ceiling to 400. Ben Roethlisberger, Tom Rathman, Chris Cotta, the Cata, Dermontti Dawson on the refractor, Adonai Mitchell, same deal. Blake Corum, Jonah Ellis, and Jalen Ford. He did an NSYNC video? What? Oh, talk to him. What? Fred Taylor, Eddie George, and Fridge Perry. Rob Gronkowski for the Raiders. Out of 199, Eichenberg. Charles Woodson out of 75 for the Raiders. Raiders box. Laub and Eichenberg. Raiders pack. My goodness. Look, Big Prado's like, I can't just have I gotta have that auto, you know. You never know, bro. You never know. Weirder things have happened. Thurman Thomas. Yep, last team Magic. Zach Thomas. Dallas Clark. Will Levis. Franklin Gore for the Niners. Tom Brady, Legends of the Gridiron. J.C. Latham and Rook. Ray. Eric Dickerson. Christian Okoye. Malik Neighbors on the camo. This is crazy, man. I think it's like 3 boxes in a row that we've gotten a camo. And we certainly take that, G-Man. Dr. Jones. Junior Colson for the Chargers. Trey Benson, Graham Barton, and Fuaga. A deed. A deed indeed. A deed for a deedsman. We've got John Elway, Mike Quick, Joe Theismann, Ken Norton. Is this a Todd Heap auto? No. Todd Heap refractor. Terrell Owens for the Niners. Marshawn Lloyd and Latu. Jamal Charles, D'Angelo Hall, Michael Irvin, Bryce Young on the refractor, Jaden Daniels all etch, Marvin Harrison Jr. all etch, refractor, Theo Johnson, and Austin Reed, our first Theo of the morning. Our first Theo of the morning. It finally happened. He's there. We've got Mel Renfro, Fred Biletnikoff, Deuce McAllister, Indianapolis, out of 50. Wow. This guy was nasty back in the day. Edrin James for the Colts, going to Coach Rob, out of 50, gold out of 50. Nice. Nice hit. Oh, we got a refractor Drake May behind that for the Pats. Okay. Take that, J-Wham. Andre Reed, Chris Braswell, and Joe Alt. So a Theo shows up, and then an out of 50, Edrin James appears. That's how that rolls. Edrin James and Ricky Parasol as the autos. Yep. Prado, we got 2 hobbies left over here. Y'all got to gauge your expectations a little bit. Like, come on now. Come on. I need y'all to breathe when you're in here breaking with Primo. Y'all can't be going. You ain't never gonna hit nothing. Trust me, I've done enough breaks to know. Darren Woodson, Mario Manningham, Danny White. It still may not happen, but I already know. Rodney Hampton, Tony Hill, George Teague, Jatavian Sanders, and Ladd McConkey. It's Obsidian 21 time. And then we got a Phoenix 25 hobby. And Lissandro continues on. Even after it all. He's like, nope. No, Rams. All right, here we go. This is 2021, folks. Look, 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 look. Super Bowl champion Matt Stafford. I just hope we don't get Panini this time. Galaxy Gear. Devin Singletary out of 75 on the patch. Okay. There you go, Bills. A little something, Caleb. Oh, no. Trifecta material. First on print out of 50. Jamar Chase rookie patch. Nasty. Nasty. We take those. Oh, no. Not him. Zach Wilson out of 25. That would have been quite the hit back in the day. Color match, too. Auto for the Jets. Going to Jesse. Kenneth Gainwell out of 150 for the Eagles on the RPA. Going to IE, I think. Looky here. Joe Burrow out of 75 for the Bengals. And Cam Jordan for the Saints out of 100. Not a bad box at all. See, that's why I like Obsidian. It's about that life. It's about that life. Who could it be now? Anybody getting spots in that next break that's pinned at the bottom of your screen, don't worry about that. I will do a kind of like a roll call at the end of it all. Very nice card right there. That's a keeper. That's a PC, unless you just absolutely feel the need to get it moved elsewhere. But I say that's a PC card. That's what I say. That would have been a big one. There's still a hobby left, Big Daddy. Stop. You're not done yet. I said stop. Big Daddy must be on a bender. He's like, can't pick any team right, man. I've been there. Oh, I've been there. Here it is. Speak now, forever hold your peace. Prado, ask Joe Boo for a Bronco. Just ask him. Say, Joe Boo, can I get a Bronco, please? Empty. Well, this would be the box for it, Ben. All right, here we go. And 14 left in the break pin at the bottom of your screen. We got a little work to do in that one. We're just a little bit over halfway. What's going on? Torrey Horton. Kyle McCord. Travis Hunter. That's going to be numbered. For the Jags out of 299. There you go, Matt. There's a little something, something. Michael Pittman Jr. and Braden Fisk. There it is. See? He knows what you meant. He knows what you meant. Let's see if Joe Boo can answer a prayer. Ollie Gordon II. Jim Zorn on the Prism. Kyle Shanahan. Velli and Smith. Travis Hunter base. Herbie on the Prism. Marvin Harrison Jr., Joe Burrow, and Ted Hendrickson. Mike Green. Matthew Golden. Ooh, that's numbered. Color match. Out of 25. Where the pack at, did you say? Abby? Right here and looking nasty too. That's a keeper. That's a keeper. Ooh, a Paragon. Marvin Harrison Jr. out of 249. That's a color match too. Haynes and Irving. There you go. There you go. Dylan Gabriel. Borales for the Pats. Justin Jefferson Thunderbirds, not numbered. Bowers and, oops, sorry, Vinny. Vinny Testaverde. I dropped Vinny. Corey, maybe tonight. Yeah, probably tonight. I know Noah and Kobe are on tonight. Jack Sawyer. Now, I know it can't be Bo, but can it be somebody you want? Maybe. Let's pull from the back. Tua. Bynum. Ooh. Shadur. Out of 99 on the Givey team. And for the Broncos. Pat Bryant out of 199 on the rookie auto. There you go, bro. Ask and Joe Boo shall he can't make Bo magically sign in the Phoenix, but he sent you a Pat Bryant and a Shadur. He sent you a Pat Bryant your way. See Primo and Joe Boo can get you there. We'll get you there eventually. Devin Neal. Puka. Hey, look, it's another Ram. Here we go. Come on. Yeah. J.J. McCarthy, Paragon. Ray McLeod, and Tyjae Spears. Kentucky, no, not really. Not yet. They've been kind of absent in this break. Tez Johnson. All right, that looks Charger-ish, maybe. Trey Harris out of 99, 98 out of 99 on the RPA with a spectacular looking patch there. That's nice. That's nice. Braylon Allen on the Prism, Justin Fields, and Trevor Lawrence. I like the way you sleeve, boy. You got it, brother. Robbie. Oots. Nick Scourton on the Prism. Thunderbirds. Nico Collins for the Texans. Not numbered. T. Higgins and Myles Garrett. See, Florida knows. Caleb Johnson. Out of 249. Oh, not another one. Oh, this is sick. Out of 249. Who got the Giants this time? Indy. Dr. Jones. Tri-Patch. 8 out of 249. Red. Fran Tarkington. Jackson Dart and Eli Manning. Yep. 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 And he doesn't sign, so, I mean, Brashard Smith, Bijan, and Myers. That is a patch card. Indeed. DK. Chuba on the Prism. Holt, Roethlisberger, and Muhammad. Hold up. A variation Rourke? What is this? Look at him. Look at him. Hold up. You see that, right? That's not the normal Rourke. That's a different Rourke. Ooh, there you go, Wise. Last pack, Tesla, Prism. He called and he said, hey, by the way, y'all got to fix this. I can't take it anymore. Tyler Warren on the contours, Michael Penix Jr., and Ladd McConkey. He might, Doc. It's possible. That was a good break. I'm going to do a recap of all of this real quick like. You know how I does and how I do's and how I be's and how I does. And then we'll see what's popping in that break that has... we're not in single digits yet. We need to work our way to single digits, folks. We want to rip some more, don't we? Deeds, they are a-flying. I'll do a little roll call after I do this right here. He was, Kimberly, he was. That's right. He was like, what up? What up? Holla at me. Holla at me right quick. All right. Shadur. Tommy Eichenberg, Charles Woodson, Darren Woodson, Howie Long, Drake May, Malik Neighbors on the camo, Justin Herbert, Braylon Allen, Tyreek Stevenson for the Vaz, Bucky Irving, Travis Kelce, Marvin Harrison Jr., Danny Dimes, Latu, and Dijon Edwards. Jameer Gibbs, Marvin Harrison Jr., Puka, Joe Alt, True Green Cracked Ice, Sauce, Patrick Mahomes, Justin Jefferson, Zach Wilson, Auto, rookie out of 25. That would have been a good card right there. Joe Burrow, Cam Jordan, Tesla, Smith, Nakua, J.J. McCarthy, Marvin Harrison Jr., Devin Singletary for the Bills, Pat Bryant, rookie auto for the Broncos, Matthew Golden out of 25 for the Pack, Travis Hunter out of 299 for the Jags, Tyler Warren, Nico Collins, not numbered, Matt Stafford, Kenneth Gainwell was out of 150. We'll do that one last. Trey Harris on the RPA out of 99, 98 out of 99. Edrin James Gold auto out of 50. Ricky Parasol auto. Jamar Chase rookie patch first on print out of 50. Just kind of nasty, really. If I hit that, I'd keep it. And the tri-patch, Jackson Dart, Eli Manning, and Fran Tarkington out of 249. Uh-oh, Mrs. is in the room. Everybody, be proper now. Mrs. is here. Good morning, Mrs. Jets are a give you in your upper left-hand corner. We're starting with the pretzel box, just like we did last time. Flores, we're going to do it at some point. I'm telling you, we're going to do it. So depends on how that break feels, you know. We still got a whole break to do here. I wouldn't stress too much. We got a whole break to do. We won't do those. We'll do one pretzel box first, and then we'll do the blasters, then we'll do the hobbies. We'll alternate on the blasters. All right. Good luck. Look, Arkham's out here making predictions. See this, Arkham? That's Joe Boo judging you. I know you care not. But I just thought you should know. Good luck, everybody. Somebody's starting out with a D. There's no crying in baseball. Put Morgan Freeman down. All right, it's a pretzel. It is not a slab. Okay. Good luck. What we got going on here? I like the looks of this. Greatest signatures. Ooh. National Treasures Howie Long on card. What year is that? 2024 for the Raiders. Going to Love Star Wars. That's a great way to start a break right there. He lives in Charlottesville, by the way, if you didn't know. That's right, Sibs, if you live in Charlottesville. All right. Blaster. I was born in Charlottesville, Sibs. My name's Primo. I grew up in Goochland, too. Can you tell? Empty box. Patrick Surtain. Derwin James Jr., Patty French Fries, silver, and T'Vondre Sweat. I'm just going to put them up there because I want to. That's all. You'd think Scotty and Arkham would think that. James Cook, Justin Herbert, Nate Wiggins on the Purple Shock, and Jaquan Jackson. Mm-hmm. Mustard good on them to me. That boy, he's my friend. He liked the way I talk, and I like the way he talks. Good morning, Heather. Joe Mixon. Zamir White. Jalen Hurts and Braylon Allen. They have turned me loose. Gardner Minshew. Levon Kirkland. A true Steelers legend. That's nasty out of a blaster. J.C. Latham. And Bucky on the silver. Good blaster. Good blaster, I said. Going to Angie. That's a nice hit there, Angie. Arkham's mad. He just broke his computer keyboard. He just broke his keyboard. Did you, Mendo? I missed it. I'm sorry, my bad. Javonte Williams. Jonathan Allen. Jaheim Bell. And a Theo Johnson. I don't doubt that. Mark Andrews. Brian Robinson Jr. T'Vondre Sweat and Jalen Wright. And I'm going to top load T'Vondre Sweat. And the only reason I'm doing that is because he's a good player. And the Titans don't have a lot of those. So he deserves a little respect. Put some respect on his name, I said. Yeah, we're not quite at halfway in that football break that's pinned at the bottom. Close, but not quite. Nice, Juan. Good luck. Empty box. This is 2025 Mosaic. We got a Baker Mayfield. Joe Namath. Will Anderson Jr. Tanner McKee on the auto. We're getting autos out of the blasters this time, huh? Going to the Eagles. And Ryan Michael. Hunter Henry and Myles Garrett. The first rule about Theo is you don't talk about Theo. Matt Stafford. Mitchell Evans. Mike Gesicki on the Prism. A.J. Brown, Breece Hall, and Mark Andrews. Gabe Davis. Brett Favre, Green Mosaic. Jahmyr Gibbs. Kid Reporter. Cam Ward on the variation. Mike Singletary and J.J. McCarthy. Tiki Barber. Terrell Davis. Abdul Carter. Kiko, it depends on how fast the one pin at the bottom goes. If it takes a little while, we may not be able to run another football, and I may only run a baseball. But if that one feels pretty good in the amount of time that we get this ripped, then I can run one more football and then the baseball. So it all depends. It all depends on how fast the teams go. Orange notoriety, Danny White, Hurts, and Branch. Juan, it was close. It was close, you know. Ty J. Spears, Chris Olave, Shadir on the base rookie, Bijan Green Mosaic, Calvin Ridley and Randy Moss. Tucker Kraft, Damian Martinez, Jimmy Horn Jr., Shadur Base, DeAndre Swift, and Greg Zuerlein. Now back to Optic 24, I say. And in the break at the bottom of the screen, you actually have 225 hobbies in it. Where the one we did before this one only had one. That one has two. And this one has two that we're doing right now. Empty box. Von Miller. Derek Carr. Silver Bow. Going to Angie. And Xavier Legette. It's Christmas time in the city. Silver Bow. Anthony Richardson. Ramondre Stevenson. Devin Culp and Jonah Ellis. Zachary Moss. Jordan Addison. Amon-Ra and Brock Bowers on the base rookie. Sky Moore. Jalen Waddle. Musgrave and Malik Washington, University of Virginia. Jake Ferguson. Byron Young. Ray Davis for the Bills and Drake May on the base rookie. This is probably going for like 5, 10, 25, 20, 95, 37, 42, $24. Grady Jarrett, Kyron Williams, Jalen Polk, and Rome Odunze. We got a Mosaic Blaster left and then 2 hobbies and a repack on CBS this fall. What is it? If you're talking about the baseball break from full hobby box, I don't know what you're talking about. Lysandra, what? Hi, Lauren. Yes, this morning it'll all be sports. May change it up tonight, though. Montez Sweat. You run that full hobby box break again. What you talking about? Huh? What? Warren Moon. Jamal Lewis. Egbuka. Kid Reporter. Brock Purdy and Isaiah Likely. Trey Benson. Kelvin Banks Jr., Andre Reed, Micah Parsons, Travion Henderson, and Patrick Mahomes. Trying to remember what was in that, bro. That was before I had Phoenix, wasn't it? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know about all that. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Larry Fitzgerald. Woody Marks. Mark Brunell, the left-handed bandit. Orange Puka for the Rams. Ray Lewis and Corey Dillon. I think I know what break you're talking about, Lysandro. I don't know if I'll run that one again. I didn't have Phoenix yet then, so we might not run that one again. Brock Bowers, Kyle Williams, TJ Hawkinson on the Prism, Sam Darnold, Caleb Williams, and Tariq Woolen. Juan, you've already done that joke. You're overplaying it now. That's it. Don't do it again. Sam Laporta. Mason Graham, Pat Bryant, CJ2K, Bo Nix, and Romeo Dobbs. Y'all want me to cut a Primo Christmas album? Roddy White. Terry McLaurin. Puka again. Barry Sanders. Drake London and Michael Irvin. Joseph, I guess it depends if they're in the break. If they show up a lot, yep, they are. All right, what do we do? Mosaic. We'll do Mosaic. We'll do Mosaic. It's Mosaic time. Who just asked that? If I miss comments, I'm sorry. We are not at halfway in that next one. So odds are, unless something crazy happens in the next 10 minutes while we're ripping this, that might be the last football of the day. I don't know. Could be. Joseph, so first of all, good morning. What I'd say is that if you're not familiar with breaks, I would watch them multiple times before you ever get into one. Not just one and then get in. I'd watch a bunch of them. But at least here at 238 Cards, price point should give you some idea regardless of what the break is sitting back there. The more they are, the better chance they have to hit something. The lower they are, can they hit something great? Sure. But they may not have as much of a chance as some of the higher teams. Duger, Lattimore, Kosar, Jackson Hawes, Malachi Starks, out of 149, Gray Zabel, Josh Jacobs, Tyler Warren on the base introductions, Jaden Daniels, and Lambjack, pretty sure that's Commanders, Owens, Thiemlen, Jalen Milroe, Jacob Disley, and Seymour. Oh, I will buy. Arika, good morning. If it's somebody young just getting started, I would do my best to maybe go to some Walmarts or Targets around the area and see if you can find some Mosaic blasters. Actually, it depends on what sport he wants, but that's how I'd start. Or you could go online, see if there's any card shows in your area, and take them to one of those. That would be probably the best. They'd have the most fun doing that, and you could probably find some cheap blasters at the show. It's either one of those. That's what I'd recommend. Wilson, Herbert, Brunell, Mason Graham, Kyle Williams, Kyle Van Noy out of 199, 32 out of 199, Tank Bigsby, Calvin Ridley, Patty Mahomes and Caleb Williams. Ooh, that's going to be close, but the Bears are going to win that one. That goes to the Bears. Kid Reporter, Bill Cower, Quinshawn on the variation, Peppers, Jones, Freeney, and Smith. And typically blasters are around the $40 range in store. Sometimes they can be a little bit more than that, but not too much. Megas are a little bit more than that. And you can get cellos. You don't actually have to get a blaster. You could just get some small cellos. So the most expensive team in the break gets them, Ryan. Jono Smith, Joe Morris, Alec Pierce, Woody Marks. So whichever one of the two teams was the most in that break gets it. Banks, Christian Wilkins out of 199, Gabe Davis, Jackson Dartman of Mastery, Alvin Kamara Moments in Time, Njigba, Van Ginkel, Gates, Robinson Jr., Parsons, and Derwin James Jr. And we've still got a Phoenix hobby in this one. And we've got one more repack. And all these mosaics sitting in front of us. And we haven't pulled an auto out of it yet. DK, Calvin Johnson, Cole Kmet, Shemai, Mason Taylor. Oh my goodness gracious. Danny. Look at this. Out of 99, Curtis Rourke auto. Kyron Williams on the red. Noah Brown, James Cook, Aeneas Williams, Dylan Gabriel on the variation, Sherman, Flowers, Lawrence, and McDuffie. He's like Danny Glover in Lethal Weapon. I'm getting too old for this. Robert Brooks, Cortland Sutton, Caleb Williams, LaJonte Wester, Quinn Ewers, Nico Collins Prism, Ricky Pearsall Silver Mosaic, Caleb Williams, Matthew Golden on the Splash Show Cup, going to Dustin, Kid Reporter, Garrett Wilson, Mitchell, Abdul Carter Variation, Tillman, Waddle, and Blake. He is. Yep, he is. Old Curtis Rourke. Now, in my opinion, if Curtis Rourke out of 99's in the hobby, somebody nasty should be the other auto. That's my opinion. I don't know if it will be, but that's the way it should be. There should be like an out of 25 rookie auto, and they're nasty. I have pulled two different poses. Chase, Dorsett, Prescott, Besh, Scourton, Jadeveon Clowney, Tiki Barber, University of Virginia, Chuba Hubbard, Center Stage, Jackson Smith and Jigba for the Seahawks. Not numbered, but we'll take it. Kid Reporter, Otten, May, Hooper, Worthy, Bond, and Pearsall. And you do get all cards that are pulled, by the way. I don't top load every single one, but the ones that deserve them will be after the fact. Don't you worry about that. Anderson Jr., Simmons, Adams, Matthew Golden, Bryce Young out of 149. Prism Harold Carmichael for the Eagles. Malachi Starks for the Ravens. Xavier Worthy. Ooh, that's nice. Ashton Genty lighted up for the Raiders, going to love Star Wars. Connor, Estime, RJ Harvey on the variation. Hayward, Shockley, and Stone.
I hear you now.
Okay. Good morning.
Morning. I had updated it and then left.
I saw it, and then I was just trying to get your attention because I didn't know how far you were helping me.
Oh,
so I
yeah.
wanted to be like, hey, this is what I'm doing next or whatever, but it didn't matter.
Okay.
I figured it out. Okay. Ray, Willis McGahee, Warren Moon, Quinshawn for the Brownies, Michael Williams for the Niners, and this might qualify, even though it's not a rookie. We will certainly take this for the Ravens. Zay Flowers out of 199 for the Ravens. Not a terrible hit. And Turd Ferguson got it. Of course he did. Turd Ferguson swoops in, gets the Ravens, and gets an auto. How about that? Marquise Brown, Hollywood Brown out of 99. Lambjack on the red. Ravens are going off. Travis Hunter and Patrick Surtain. Pretty sure the Jags are the team for that. Garrett Wilson and Egbuka. Definitely the Bucks on that one. They're definitely more than the Jets. Davis, Tracy Jr., Warren, Puka, and Williams. It's a good little pack there, wasn't it? We should still have a patch, too. Isn't that right, Arkham? Hollywood Brown. How about a nice JJ? Oh no, Caden. We still got a whole Phoenix and a repack. Tiki Barber, Ty J. Spears, Chris Olave, Jimmy Horn Jr., Derek Harmon, Patrick Willis Red for the Niners. There you go, Danny. It's not numbered, but that's what comes out in the hobbies. Will Disley, Parker Washington, nice. Storm Prism Egbuka, Thurman Thomas, Bryce Young, Brett Favre, Foreman, Smith, and Jennings. Mendo, you never know, bro. You never know. You just never know. Hall of Fame. color match. Oh no, it's just, there's no patches in this. What was I thinking? I was thinking about Phoenix. Kraft, Verse, Armstead, Donovan for the Cowboys, Hunter for the Rams, Besh on the red for the Raiders, Aaron Rodgers, Steelers, Silver Mosaic, Bosa, Men of Mastery, Josh Allen, Kid Reporter, Welker, Colston Loveland Variation, Sherwood, Stingley, Taylor, and Onkwo. Oh, would you now? Oh, would you, you say, huh? Is that, it's true, it's true. All right, I'm going to run out of top loaders. Let me grab a pack here real quick before we get this Phoenix open. Because Osgold runs out. Speak now or forever hold your peace. The only thing left after this is another repack. Looks like we're probably about halfway in that next break that is pinned at the bottom of your screen. And we did that break 2 or 3 times yesterday, and every single time it was very, very good to us. So Arkham's calling Milrow Color Blast. He said it before the break. He's saying it again, folks. He's a believer. But I need some top loaders. I gotta have some top loaders. We're gonna run out. We're gonna run out, and I won't be able to top load nothing. All right, we're good to go. Good luck. And don't forget, we still got a repack after this. If a Calvin Johnson Color Blast comes out of this, I might throw up a little bit. So just be ready for that. Just a little bit. It won't be a lot, just a little bit. Empty box. Nothing there. And good luck. Dylan Gabriel. Silver Wave Mark Andrews out of 140. Oh, hold on. Yep, 199. My fault. 199 for the Ravens. Ravens still hitting. Terry McLaurin Contours again numbered out of 199. Drake May and Josh Jacobs. There was a numbered one of him in the last break. What's going on here? And the Ravens still getting work in. What you know about that? What you know about that? Jack Sawyer. Sean McDermott on the Prism. What up? CJ Stroud Thunderbirds, not numbered. CJ Stroud and Willis McGahee. Eric Volker, good morning. I just saw your comment. It doesn't work like that. That tells me you've probably never been in breaks before. So what I'd say is just watch. But if you got the Ravens, that would be the team you have and whatever boxes are back there. That's what it is. But don't hop in. Watch. Watch breaks. Watch a lot of them before you ever get in. Torrey Horton. Oh, boy. It might not be a color blast, but we take it. Out of 99, Tyler Warren for the Colts. Going to Gibby. Gibby! How about you? How you doing? AJ Green, Prism. Nick Sirianni and Dalton Schultz. Win the Jets in the next break. Win the Jets in the next break. Devin Neal. Caleb Johnson on the Prism for the Steelers. Shuck. Wow. You can barely see him. He's like Patrick Swayze in Ghost. Jim Everett and Ricky Williams. Tez Johnson. JT on the Prism. Devontae Adams Thunderbirds, not numbered, but we'll take it. Jaden Reed and Hunter Henry. Ooh. Getting mean now. Getting mean now. Yes, Mayberry, that's absolutely right. You do not get all boxes for under $39. Anybody that thinks that, stop it. What's up, Killabree? Oots. And ETN RPA is the next one for the Panthers out of 199. Mark Andrews on the Prism. Kyle Shanahan and Velly. You will never get this. You will never get this. Kenneth Grant. Tez Johnson on the Prism. Marvin Harrison Jr. Thunderbirds. Not numbered, but we'll take it. James Jr. and Newman. Don't forget, we still got a repack sitting over there. And we're about halfway full in the break pin at the bottom of your screen. Y'all want to run another football. Y'all want to run another one after that. We got a little work to do. Just a little bit. Ain't that much. If there's that many teams left, somebody's chilling. Y'all letting somebody chill right now. I don't know about that. Good morning, CB. TJ Sanders. Oh, my goodness gracious. Brad, are you in here? Hey, Brad. Oh, those look good. That looks good. Shuck on the Color Blast. Correct. A deed. See, Brad knows. Shuck on the Color Blast. How about that? How about that? Ollie Gordon the second, I think, is out of 50 for the Fins. 35 out of 50, Drake London and Alvin Kamara. Oh, I'm liking this Phoenix this year. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Hey, it's B-Wax trying to win the Jets. A Bills fan trying to win the Jets. Jedi Barron. Nick Barnett on the Prism. J.C. Horn, McBride, and J.J. McCarthy. Okay. Ollie Gordon II, base. Oots on the Prism. Travis Hunter, Paragon, we'll take that. Roquan Smith and Chris Chambers. Win the Jets. Got about, we got a little bit of time left on that Jets one. About 4 minutes. That's the Jets in the next break. Travis Hunter. Dalton Kincaid Prism. John Lynch, Joe Theismann, and Dak Prescott. 1 pack left and a repack. There's a repack left. They gone. Kim, they gone. Mike Green. Ooh. Look at that beautiful patch card. Tet for the Panthers out of 199. Just a great looking card. Look at that. See, Phoenix don't play no games. Micah Parsons on the Prism. Chris Olave and Eric Armstead. Who had the Panthers? Who had the Panthers? I know you just got one, but Lee Woodard. Lee, you had a good little break there. Now, this is potentially going to save someone's break right here, right now. This box can do it. Who's it going to be, Joe Boo? Who's it going to be? For sure. Absolutely it did. All right, here we go. Here we go. Watch it be a Panther. It's not a slab. Good luck. What in the world is that? Is that a Zoom? Who said that? Derek J. It is a Charger. It's Justin Herbert on the Zoom. That is 2023 Herbie Zoom. Mustard said it's a Charger, and it was. Yes, you did, Mustard. Yes, you did. But this is going to Derek. Yo Jitsu's in the house. See, what did I tell y'all yesterday? What did I tell you? All right, let's do a quick recap of this. That was an excellent break. I guess that doesn't really matter. We'll just get all these in here and we'll do a recap. And then I'll see what's left in the next one. It doesn't look like a ton, you guys. If we get a few more off of there, we can run one more football and then I can run a baseball, if that's what you want to do. Hey, Chris. Good to see you, bro. All right. A recap. I know what you want, Florida's. Matthew Golden, Judkins, Starks, Nakua, Patty Mahomes, Puka, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Bryce Young, Christian Wilkins, Cam Ward, Brett Favre and Ashton Genty, Kyle Van Noy, Ray Davis, Drake May, and Zay Flowers auto was out of 199. Tanner McKee, Levon Kirkland, Patty French Fries, Curtis Rourke for the Niners out of 99. Abdul Carter, Tavondre Sweat, Bucky Irving, Egbuka and Wilson. That goes to the Bucks. Jackson Dart. Pulled some really good cards this morning so far. Happy Friday to you, my friend. Bo Nix on the silver. Nate Wiggins, CJ Stroud, Marquise Brown out of 99. Lamont Lambjack, Tez Johnson, Jonathan Taylor, Devontae Adams, Caleb Johnson, Mark Andrews and Terry McLaurin, Aaron Rodgers, Colston Loveland, Patrick Willis, Tyler Shuck on the contours. Or is it Patrick Swayze? I don't know. We can't tell. Egbuka, Travis Hunter, Ollie Gordon out of 50. Marvin Harrison Jr. ETN out of 199 on the RPA. Tet on the patch out of 199. Tyler Warren auto out of 99 for the Colts. Howie Long, National Treasures auto out of 99. Zoom, Justin Herbert for the Chargers. And Tyler Shuck on the Color Blast. Shuck Blast. Also, there's a ton of cards in that Topps. I will not be going over every card. We did that yesterday just because I hadn't opened it before. We're not doing that today. So, let's get this updated. And a lot of teams are just really easy to get. Probably the easiest baseball 4 hobby break you'll ever see, price-wise. Obviously, the teams that matter are more because they matter more. So, let's do this. Apply, save, and then I'm going to pin the baseball break at the bottom of your screen. Just give me 1 second. There it is. Here we go again. We're not going to do this for... Oh, I'm going to take the overlay down. We're not doing that one first. We're not doing any hobbies first. We'll probably do this. Actually, I'm going to mix it up. We'll do Phoenix. We'll do Mosaic, then Resurgence, then Phoenix to end it out. We're going to do the Prism Retail box first because I said so. And Phoenix International Mega Time. Good luck, everybody. About to go down. And there should be some real easy teams to get in that baseball. But some of the ones like your Dodgers and Yankees and stuff, Nationals, those teams matter a little bit more. Athletics, they matter a little bit more. But you could go get the Reds probably fairly easily, something like that. Okay. Some are easier than more than you think. Easier than you think. Now, if you've never seen a Prism retail box opened, if you're somebody in here that you haven't, there are base packs in this, but that's not what it's about. It's about the checkerboard. It's about the green cracked ices. It's about the silvers that might be had. Marv Levy, Olakun, Peterson, and Chris Olave. Adric, it looks like it. If that's the only team you went after, yes, you did. And if you ever make a purchase on TikTok, you can always go to your main page, you guys. If you go to your main page on TikTok and go to orders, you can see it. Davis, Allen, Lufa, and a silver Terrell Davis. I'm just going to put him up there because I don't like empty. Never have, never will. Aeneas Williams, Zamir White, Charbonnet, and Aaron Rodgers. Okay. Chubb, Gary, Jefferson, and Drake May base. We take those right now. Yeah. A little panini dust on them. Let's get that panini dust out of there. Go away. The Pats are 9-2. All right, I'll be here. Checkerboard, Pittman, Hopkins. The team is the Colts, which is Juan. It's not a rookie. It's a legend, though. Lenny Moore for the Colts on the checkerboard. There you go, bro. That's a good start. Going to Juan. Holland, Blankenship, Rook, and Ray Davis on the green cracked ice prismatic. Baseball is pinned at the bottom of your screen. Baseball. Have you seen my baseball? And those are the Topps update, by the way. Came out like 2 days ago. No, it's just a base. Alexander, Winslow, Ward. Is that? Jordan Love on the checkerboard for the pack. Going to Abby. Well, Abby. Are we making that collection a little bit better, aren't we? DJ Moore, Dennis Gardick, Josh Downs, and Jonah Ellis. Oh, yeah. Watson, Mosert, Miller, and Witherspoon. Andrews, Brunell, Brian Thomas Jr. for the Jags, and Troy Polamalu on the silver. So 2 legends on the silver. That's not terrible. I mean, it's nothing crazy, but we'll take them. Going to Lee. Should have one more checkerboard. Should have a green cracked ice as well. A true one. Not one of these poser green cracked ices, but a true one. Aubrey, Bennett, Culpepper, and Bill Parcells. The tuna. The big tuna. Petrie, Spears, Malik Washington, University of Virginia, and TJ Watt on the green cracked ice fireworks. Wow. Look at the Steelers getting a couple of D's. Jason Witten, Tony Baselli, Jacoby Brissett, and Bobby Wagner. And the base, and the base, and the base. Bryce Young, David Montgomery, Max Crosby, and Javon Baker. Kid Reporter. Urlacher, Sims, Allstott, and there it is. True green cracked ice. That's a Givey team, I think. Pretty sure. Malachi Corley, color match. True green cracked ice. That's right, Ryan. Ferguson, Achan, Walker, and Adisa Isaac. Milano, McCaffrey, Smith, Sayshawn. Minshew, McLaurin, Lassiter, and Aaron Jones on the green cracked ice. Prism break. Gibbs, Tua, Ingram, Darius Slay Jr. Yes, baseball is pinned at the bottom of your screen. It's true. And there should be some easy squads in there for you to get. Anderson, Lamb, Pace Jr., and Devontae Walker. Montana, Smith, Burns. We've got a Bill this time on the checkerboard. Last one of the box. Not a rookie. We know those eyeballs. We want those. Going to B59, Josh Allen on the checkerboard. Yep, we take that. Vic, no, not really, but we're not even through the first box. Ed Oliver, Musgrave, Harbaugh, and a Dunzy. Schemes 101. The Chef, did you get the Pirates? Elway, Swift, Taylor, and Brad Johnson. Waddle, Hurts, Sanders, and our last one is an emergent green cracked ice, Brock Bowers, Kid Reporter. All right, we're going to do Phoenix next. And like I said, with that baseball break, that's probably the easiest baseball break you'll ever see around here with 4 hobbies in it anyways, price-wise. I mean, it's not going to get much easier than that. If baseball's your thing. That's right. Empty box. Let's get another gold. What do you say? Jacobs, Achan, Highsmith, CeeDee Lamb, Walker, Watt, and a David Montgomery out of 88 for the Lions. It's my boy. It's my boy. Kittle, Johnson, Bland, Wilson, Stevenson, Barkley, and an Achan out of 180 for the Dolphins. Going to Banks. Yes, Arkham, there are UFC finest hobbies for Dome in the shop. Brian Burns, James Cook, Prescott, McKinney, Bosa, Worthy, and a Zach Moss out of 180. Oh, the Chef said holla at the Pirates. All right, bet. Josh, Hines, Allen, Watson, Hutchinson, Karlaftis, Kelsey, Crosby, and a Rook on the base. Probably... I think I like, I don't never really think about that, Arkham, but I think I like on the front better. I think I like on the front of the card better. That way you don't have to guess. CJ Stroud. You can typically know a numbered card when you see it, but having it right on the front tells you everything you need to know. Warren, Murray, Minshew, Douglas, Tua, and a Javon Bullard out of 88. I never thought about it till you asked that. I knew my answer, though. And then it's all hobbies after this, you guys. Hall, Connor, Swift, Jackson, Nakua, Bucky on the contours. It is not numbered, but we'll take it in an Audric Estime for the Broncos out of 180. Oh, I know you can. I'm a believer. Don't get rourked. All right, here we go. Empty box. Well, I mean, I should. What is that? Oh boy, we got some work doing that baseball. 18 left. Oh boy. Ace, who do you have in this one? I'm not even sure who you have, Ace. Oh, the Jags. Okay. Jordan Love, Newbin, Ligeti, Mullings, Elick for the Titans. Jarquez Hunters out of 199 for the Rams. Santana, Justin Jefferson, Lamar Jackson, Men of Mastery Prism, Watson, Reed, Tucker, Richardson, Warner, and Cruz. What's up, Jay Barker? What's up with it? It is, Caleb. Yes, it sure is. I pulled more than a couple of them yesterday. Oh, no, not Chrome. I'm sorry. No, the Tops he is. Tops Chrome he is not. I don't think. He's in the Tops update, Caleb. He's in the Tops update. Lambjack, Williams, Jefferson, Egbuka, McCord, Dawson Knox, Jake Ferguson, Jameer, Kid Reporter, Shadur on the variation, Harris, Bigsby, Moore, Gore, and Goff. Spurrier, Irving, Boswell, Helm, Donovan, Fred Taylor for the Jags out of 99. It's a start. Eamon Worry for the Seahawks. Kamara, Splash, Jamar Chase for the Bengals. Love, Allen, Vick, Anderson, Reed, and Likely. No, that's Barry Sanders. Juan. Or Billy Sims. It could be either one. It's both. It's two people at once. It's really a hologram. There's nothing there at all. McConkey, Mitchell, Harrison Jr., Jarquez Hunter, Matt Golden on the base rookie, Randy Gradisher Prism, Tucker Kraft, Silver Mosaic, Mahomes and Caleb, that goes to the Bears. Baker Mayfield, Scattaboo on the variation, Shields, Brown, Mixon, McBride, and Njoku. Young, Samuel, Brown, Quinshawn on the base. Brian Robinson Jr. out of 149. Prather, Aaron Jones, base Cam Ward. There's a start, bro. There's a Titan. Justin Jefferson Prism, Moments in Time. Kid Reporter. Milano, Jackson Dart variation. Theo Johnson, Joe Green, Tony Pollard, and Travis Kelce. Theo Johnson just showed up, and we have not pulled an auto out of this box yet. We have not pulled an auto out of this box yet, and Theo Johnson just showed up. I'm just saying. I don't know. You don't know. Kareem Hunt, Isaiah Davis and Jonathan Stewart, Will Howard, Mumpfield, Tyler Booker for the Cowboys out of 199 on the auto. There you go, Dallas. You don't always get a lot of love. Going to Herman. Armstead, Laporta and Kittle. Pretty sure the could go either way there. Might be Niners though. Garrett Wilson on the Prism. CJ2K, Caleb Williams, Barry Sanders, Eric Dickerson, Fairbairn, and Tyreek Hill. Oh, we got something chilling. If Tyler Booker's in here, something's chilling. Get ready. It's Travis Hunter time. It's Genty time, something like that. Chandler, Elway, Addison, Lambert Smith, Pat Bryant, a red Quinshawn for the Browns, Brian Robinson Jr., Jameer Gibbs, Devin A. Chan, Kid Reporter, London, Travis Hunter on the variation, Jewel, Evans, Allen, and Thomas Jr. I need to get some of this guy's cards myself. Kittle, Ford, Myers, Milrow, Silver, Travis Hunter, Justin Jefferson red, Shuck on the silver mosaic. There's the Saint. Jackson Dart base introduction. Jackson Dart not base. Silver mosaic center stage. Cole Kmet, Collins, Besh, Robinson, Miller, and Garrett. That was a good pack. Good pack. Good pack. And we still got 2 hobbies sitting over here, by the way. We're going to do 24 Resurgence next. And then we got Phoenix. And we got baseball at the bottom of your screen if you didn't know it. Hang on. Let me get some of this base out of the way. There's a lot of mosaic base. A lot of mosaic base. It's a plethora. Today's word, plethora. Chop, Tune, Neighbors, Ferguson, Lane. Oh, I didn't expect that. Ace, it's a Trevor Lawrence auto. Not numbered, but it's a T-Law auto. There you go. And you got a silver Travis Hunter, too. Jared Verse. Kinchins. Prescott on the silver mosaic. Brown, Davis, Cook, Andrews, McCarthy, and Singletary. You got it, Ace. You might not be done yet. We got 2 hobbies left after this. Achan, Franklin, Brown, Booker, Gabe Davis on the Prism, Fred Warner for the Niners out of 199, Dwight Freeney, Garrett Wilson, Men of Mastery, Lambjack, Kid Reporter, Kurt Warner, McVay, Caleb Johnson, Randy Moss, Zerline, and Walker III. Here we go. Resurgence time. Get your boots on. Get to these to the side here. And remember, don't get roared. Unless you like those kinds of things. I'm going to need, hang on, I'm going to need this. Give me 1 second, because I'm out of them. I need another pack of these. Because I know there's going to be an RPA that probably won't fit in the right one here, so in the Phoenix anyways. All right. Good luck 2024 time. Let's see what side it's on. It's not there. It's in the right spot. Okay. There's the RPA. Empty. And then we've still got this box as well. And we've got baseball pin at the bottom if that's your kind of thing. All right. Good luck. We've got Brown, Bradshaw, Largent, Donald. We start out with a Quinyon Mitchell out of 125, Blake Corum, Josh Carty, and JPJ. Jones Drew, Davis, McMahon, Reed, CJ Stroud, Jonathan Brooks out of 99, Sua Mattia and Lassiter. Torrey Holt, Rob Gronkowski, Strahan and McNabb, Chop on the refractor, Ricky Parasol, Lufa and Bishop. Bo Jackson, Joe Green, Sherman, Riggins, Newbin on the refractor, Malachi Corley, Malik Neighbors, and Cooper DeJean. I see you, Mr. Walter. I also see you out there, Jonathan. I see you. Yep, I see you. You think I don't, but I see you. Drew Bledsoe, Sharp, Bailey, Witten, Jason Taylor on the refractor, Michael Irvin out of 149 for the Cowboys. I don't. Oh, is he starting? Good. Bucky Irving and Jaden Daniels. It's time to get him back out there. It's time to get him back out there. Enough of the Maxmen. All right, Christy. All right, bet. Hester. Risen, Williams, Sims. Devin Leary out of 175. Mitchell, Colson, and Brock Bowers. I don't know. I don't know about that, Caleb. What happened to Trey Lance? He ain't do nothing. He won't bout that life. And the other guy was taken in the 7th round. Minnesota breaks. What's up, dog? Bolitnikov, Young, Theismann, Woodson. Auto, I think. Is that Theo? No, it's not. Tyler Newbin out of 249. I thought it was Theo. Warren Moon, Cooper, and Burton. Oh, I'm just chilling and ripping and chilling, Minnesota. You know how I do. All right, we got a Newbin to start it out. Christy, this is Resurgence 2024. There's one more hobby in this. That's Phoenix 2025. Tony Dorsett, Josh Cribbs, Richard Dent, Suggs, Johnny Wilson on the refractor, James Harrison on the refractor, Zligete, and Walker. Herman Moore, University of Virginia. John Randall, Darrell Revis, James Harrison, Archie Manning on the refractor, Barry Sanders, Latu, and Rice. We'll do switcheroo. I think there's an auto in that. Oh, it's nice. Oh, it's nice. Richardson, Elway, Staubach, Smith, Phil Simms out of 399 for the G-Men, John Elway on the refractor conductors, Mims, and Kate Stover. You know what it is. Polomalu. Williams. Dickerson. Ogden. Should be an auto here. Ain't no way, Jiu-Jitsu. I told y'all. Nate Wiggins. Color match. 11 out of 75 for the Ravens on the auto. Every time. Jiu-Jitsu. Every time. I wouldn't get into a Ravens break that I wasn't opening. Jiu-Jitsu. It's insane. It's insane. You and your brother. If it's not you, it's your brother. And he's hitting one. And that was in there too. Dan Marino, Rook, and Eric All Jr. So just so y'all know, Jiu-Jitsu and his brother collect Ravens. They're Ravens fans. But they always hit.
She's updating the baseball break for you. It's like 10 spots left.
Oh, thank you.
That your last one?
I think so.
Okay.
Yep.
Did you see my message?
I know, but I wasn't looking either.
Okay. If you wanted to run, I waited to go if you wanted to go out to that show.
Okay. Kelly, Ogden, Taylor, Manning. All right, it's RPA time. Alt, Wiley, Ward. I don't think it's numbered, but we'll find out here momentarily. Oh, it is numbered to 10. Don't be Michael Pratt. It's actually pretty good. For the Chargers, going to see Wiggy Lad McConkey. RPA out of 10. Yep, we take those. It's true. It's true. Giveaway for the baseball break is up. Thank you, missus. We got one hobby to go here. All right, Phoenix time it is. Good luck. Win the Marlins. Empty. That's a nasty little RPA right there, folks. Out of 10. Ain't that right, Katie? Sawyer. Charbonnet on the Prism. Disley, Johnson, and Metcalf. Horton. Highsmith on the Prism. James Jr., Newman, and Kamara. That's right. Put it out into the world, Juan. That's how you get it. That's how it works. Neal. Mixon. Out of 149. Patty Mahomes Thunderbirds out of 199. We definitely take those. McBride and J.J. McCarthy. Charlie, no, I don't think so. I'm going to do that baseball, and then I'm going to stop it there. I think me and Mr. might be headed out to a show. Oh, hey, user. Hope you're having a great Friday. Thanks for your comment and your bland name. User 790-458-963-2806. Very unoriginal, but have a great Friday. Tez Johnson. Keenan McCardell on the Prism. Terry McLaurin. Drake London. And Roquan Smith. I don't know. You never know. I bet you, I know you do, Arkham. Oots. Ooh. This is going to be nasty, isn't it? Pretty good. For the Raiders, Ashton Genty. Who got the Raiders this time? Gibbe. Hey, what's up, bro? Hi. Out of 99 on the RPA. 89 out of 99. Devontae Adams, Prism. Horn and Chambers. That's actually not bad. If he'd written it a little bit bigger, Chrissy, that's actually not terrible. That's not unique. Like, better than some, I guess. I know it's just an A, but it's a fancy A. Caleb, Johnson, Hairston, Daniels, Lynch, and Theismann. He's probably in here. Give A. DK, Bullock, Will Anderson Jr. on the contours, not numbered. Prescott and Olave. Oh, we got something thick here too. It's Rourke. Ollie Gordon out of 49 on the RPA. Ascension. That's nice. For the Dolphins, going to Banks, Joe Mixon on the Prism, Drake May, and Eric Armstead. Mayberry, you never know. You never know when they're going to pop up. That's kind of nasty. That's kind of nasty. We should still have a patch too, I think, right? Win the Marlins in the next break. There's 5 minutes left on that. Genty on the base rookie. Luther Burden III, Prism. Tyler Warren, Thunderbirds, not numbered. Stroud and Jacobs. It did. Rourke happen. Grant. Oh no, turn away. Turn away. Look away. Out of 299, Kenneth Grant on the patch for the Dolphins. Jalen Milroe out of 199 for the Seahawks. Nick Sirianni and Willis McGahee. Kenneth Grant. We got 2 packs left. 2 packs left and then a baseball break. TJ Sanders. Brian Thomas Jr. on the Prism. Jim Everett. No way. For the Saints. It's Chris Everett. Dalton Schultz and Ricky Williams. Jedi Barron. Tet on the Prism. Derrick Henry contours. Reed and Henry. Not too bad. Not too bad. Now let me do a recap real quick, and we'll see what's what in this baseball. I see the Marlins are a gimme. I don't know how much time's left in that. Probably not much. 33.5 minutes left in that. Hang on one second. Absolutely, Ryan. And I appreciate you all. If you're not getting in that baseball, I hope you have a great rest of your Friday. I'll be on Saturday morning with Mr. 238 Gold Packs. Then Sunday morning, pre-NFL kickoff, you know how we do there. I'll be on for that too. So, just so you know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But we got a baseball break still left to go here. We'll do a recap of this break. Jordan Love and Josh Allen checkerboard. That doesn't happen a lot. Nice little Jackson Dart here, even though it's not numbered. Thank you for hopping in, Juan. Appreciate you. Drago, I think I'll be in here with Mister, so I'm going to assume he's going to be ripping them. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. They might let me. I don't know. Probably not. I usually just. It's probably going to be Mister. Brian Robinson Jr., Fred Taylor, Bucky Irving, Javon Buller, Jamar Chase, Jarquez Hunter, Lamar Jackson, Travis Hunter, Jackson Dart, Devin A. Chan, David Montgomery, Brock Bowers, Malachi Corley, Lenny Moore on the checkerboard, Ray Davis, Drake May base, Terrell Davis, TJ Watt, Troy Polamalu, Fred Warner, and John Elway. Hunter, probably Adrian. They're difficult to hit, I would imagine. Hunter, Jefferson, because the vast majority of them are just paper cards. Shuck, I see you, Deshef. Grant, Milrow, Warren, McLaurin, Daniels, Mixon, Mahomes, Sims, Newbin, Leary, Michael Irvin, Jonathan Brooks, Quinion Mitchell, Derrick Henry, and Tet. Ollie Gordon was out of 49 on the Ascension RPA. Jackson Dart, Tyler Booker out of 99. Nate Wiggins out of 75. Jordan Love, checkerboard. Trevor Lawrence, auto. Quinshawn Red, rookie. Josh Allen, checkerboard. Ashton Genty, RPA out of 99. And Lad McConkey, RPA out of 10. 2 out of 10. To be exact, you know. All right. All right. Last break of the day. Good luck, everybody. It's baseball. And like I said, we're not going to go through all in each and every one of these cards. I'll try to show as much as I can, but they are plentiful. We're going to do these two first. We're going to do Panini 3 and 2 last, and we'll do the Chrome Breaker's Delight before that. Good luck. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me this morning. Goodness gracious, Gibby. Ain't all that serious now. All right. Good luck, everybody. It's rip time. Let's see what we can find. Hopefully, it says 1 auto or relic card per box, but yesterday I think both of them had auto and relic. But as you can see, these cards are plentiful. The good cards or the better cards in the pack are somewhere, there's like 3 or 4 cards behind the best card, something like that, and I'll show you right now. But you do get all cards, so. And everybody in here is going to have a nice little stack of cards, I can tell you that. I'll do the first pack normal, so just so you can see what it looks like. Connor Joe. There's one rookie right there. Arias, Lee, Veen, McGill, Mejia, Rodriguez, Owens, Nick Kurtz, McGreevy, Martin, and Canario. That's about the basest of packs I think I saw all day yesterday. And before I get ahead of myself, Roar needs more top loaders. Speak it into existence, you know. Now with these, the decent cards are somewhere towards the back here. Here we go. Ryan Walker and Robert Hassel for the Nationals, the third, with the Jack Beaver back there. Okay. Cards galore. And it's not a bad product for just collecting, to be honest. This would be a good box to just open yourself. Like for yourself. I will show most of them. Zach Veen out of 250 for the Rockies. Aaron Judge on the Rainbow Refractor, and James Wood. That was actually 3 excellent cards right there. Update's always like this. That's what update is. It's got all those players that they didn't have in the first go around. Rookies and stuff. Mickey Mantle on the most valuable player. Oh, Mickey. I don't know, Bobby. See, there's a ton of rookies. You can see that. Endless amounts of rookies. They never end. That's what update is, Jonathan, for the most part, or has been in the past, which is okay. I mean, that goes all the way back. That goes all the way back to the 80s. Michael Darrell Hicks out of 225, or 2025, my bad. Manny Machado on the Rainbow Fractor and Bermudez. I agree. It does. It sure does. And not only that, but you can hit a unique one, you know? That's the whole point. That's the whole point of opening cards in general. Ichiro. We'll get it, Gibbe. Holla at it. Bobby Witt Jr. for the Royals on the Mystical. Yep, we take those. And it's not numbered, but we definitely take those. Who actually got the Royals? ZJZ. Shohei. Scooble. All-Star Game. And Contreras. We'll go ahead. I'm not gonna disrespect him. He needs to go up there too. He's a good pitcher. Rasmussen. Kind of just a regular old pack there. Back to back. That was just the first All-Star one I'd seen, and then I was like, nope, that's Scooble. James Wood on the Topps gold, Topps black gold. Oh, who hit that Cy Young yesterday? I forgot to tell Mister. There's our auto. Ben Williamson for the Mariners. That's going to be numbered out of 99. Ronald Acuna Jr. for the Braves. Fernando Tatis Jr. and old boy. A little deed for the Mariners. It's Ben. Just a regular old pack there. You see all those rookies, though. There's like 6 rookies per pack. Let's see here. I'm going to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Carson Kelly for the Cubs. That Ty Cobb I pulled yesterday. I forgot who got it. I forgot, man. Alex Rodriguez on the Bleacher Reachers. Jazz Chisholm for the Yankees and Levi Jordan. Old Bleacher Reachers. That looks like an old card. That looks like 1992 style. Mackenzie Gore for the Nationals and Griffin. Maybe DeChef. I don't know. Maybe. Is it? Ah, that's probably exactly what it is. Old Max Muncy. King Griffey Jr. on the Night Terrors, that he was. Pete Crow Armstrong and oh boy. Best swing there ever was right here. Maybe ever will be. Veteran combos for the Mariners and Mitch. Okay. Verlander, I went to high school with him. And Hoffman. Let's see what's in here. Can we get an auto out of one of these, maybe? Scherzer. Denzel Clark for the Athletics. Craig Biggio for the Astros. Julio Rodriguez and whatever that is. Yeah, he was with his high school. He married his high school girlfriend. And they were together for a long time. Like, they were attached at the hip in high school. And then, I don't know. You become the best pitcher in baseball, I guess, you know. Right. And then don't forget, we got the Topps Chrome Breakers Delight and the 3 and 2 to still do. Let's see what's in this one. What's up, Dustin? Clayton Kershaw and Legends Unite. There's Cam. Dalton Rushing for the Dodgers and Schultz. Roger Maris. That's nice. Why is it different? Oh, maybe it's just a rainbow fractor. It just looked different. And Aroldis Chapman. Yeah, so that means Gibbe, that means he was with his other for about 10 years. Actually more than that. Mookie Betts for the Dodgers. Bubik for the Royals. And a little something something for the A's. Where is it at, Jonathan? I sure don't see it. Or is it just that way? That's how they printed them. Yes, it is, FWB. And I went through every single one and said every name yesterday. I was not. But his nickname was Skippy. He wasn't the coolest character in school. But things can change. Chad Patrick out of 2025. Oh, there is no number. I got you. I got you, Jonathan. Okay. Bleacher Reachers, Bryce Harper. Bobby Witt Jr., one more again. And Shane. Joe Boo likes fried chicken. He's a happy camper being here in Tennessee. Because, man, if you want fried chicken, it's available. Chase Madroth out of 150 for the White Sox. Not yet, I haven't. Not yet, I haven't. Maybe in 1982 they did, Arkham. That might be true. Sasaki. Nice. Big Bad Breakfast. See, I like that. I like the sound of that. Bregman. Okay. 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 Oh, Chris Bryant. Got something here. Tim Tawa for the Diamondbacks. Out of 50, gold out of 50 on the auto for the D-backs. There you go, D-backs. You don't always get a D. Beerto with the W. That's usually the case, Bobby. Joe DiMaggio. Pimp playa. Brian Wu. Old Joe DiMaggio. I think he was a pretty good player, I think. Possible. Oh, I like that. I like that, Gibbe. Chandler, Simpson, And Dalton rushing. A little something for the Rays there. Okay. That's right, Bobby. Always thinking. I like it. Jacob Wilson for the Athletics on the Mystical. Or the, yeah. And Charlie Morton. Swigano for the Orioles. For the Mariners, Randy Rosarina. And I dropped Drake Baldwin. I'm sorry, Drake. My bad, bro. Good thing there's a nice little mat there sitting there to protect you. A lot of cards. Nick Kurtz on the Topps Black Gold. Yep, we take that. Yep, we take that. Who got the A's in this one? I don't even know. Oh, Jonathan did. He might be in like in a conference call right now. We'll take those. Amador for the Rockies, Riley Green for the Tigers, and Brad Lord. No, Allie, this is the last break of the day. Sometimes I would typically maybe run another one, but this is my last one of the day. We'll run some more baseball breaks during the day next week. I got to figure out what I want to put in them though. Maybe I might get some different stuff today too. But these take a minute. I don't think we'll do these anymore unless I might just put these in for personals, you guys, or something you can get and take home. Joey Votto, if you know, you know. No, Bobby, not yet. Luke Keyshaw, what did I say? What day did I say it is? Dawson, Matsui, and Walton, and fake kid reporter. We've done plenty of breaks this far, and I will say that. All right, let's do Topps Chrome. Oh no, I've got somewhere to be. Have y'all not been paying attention? Y'all need to pay attention better, okay? Focus, people, focus. Do better, Gibbe, do better. Empty box. Isaiah. Yu Darvish for the Padres. George Kirby for the Mariners. Youthquake Imanga for the Cubs. Uh-oh. I like the hat. Hunter Green for the Reds out of 99. I didn't even see who got my boys. Mendo did. Look at you, Mendo, getting my boys. Chance McDermott out of 50 gold for the Orioles. Cedric Mullins for the Orioles out of 299. Mickey Gasper for the Red Sox. Okay. Luis Guerrero for the Red Sox. Uh-oh, the Red Sox destroyed the box. Gleyber Torres for the Tigers. Lubob for the White Sox. And Candelario for the Reds. So the Red Sox destroyed that box. I'm sorry. It's just the way that it goes sometimes. You know? I don't even know who had them. Big J. Big J with the W. And we got a Lubob here. And a Gleyber Torres. I heard he's okay, too. He's a good player, too. And we got a 3 and 2 still to open here. That's right, Bobby. You tell him. This Hunter Green card was never in the break. And Imanga for the Cubs. With doing his best impression of Kenny Powers with that hair. All right, here we go. Again, everybody. Tomorrow morning, gold packs. You got it, Big J. Appreciate you. Tomorrow morning, gold packs. Here, we'll use these again. I'm going to get the pack out of here. Good luck, everybody. See if we can get a downtown. You never know. Combs for New York. That is fairly low number there. Out of 32. 2 out of 32. Jace Jung out of 99 for the Tigers. And for the Tigers, award-winning Maggie out of 99. Tigers, Tigers, Tigers. Well, well, well. And a little something for the Yankees. All right, let's see here. What a patch. Leo DeVries out of 15 for the Padres, and I know who had them. It was DeChef. There's a little something for you, DeChef. Out of 15, Leo DeVries. Little patch. Little deed patch. And we got one card left here. We got one card left. It could be. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Pristine prospects out of 49. For the Red Sox, Franklin Arias. That's just a nice card. That's like a shadow box. 24 out of 49 pristine prospects going to the Red Sox. That's pretty cool. I like that. You can't really see it. You can kind of see it right there. You see that? It's different, okay? Yeah, Red Sox destroyed it, you guys. Sometimes it happens. It can happen. And did happen. Now let me do a quick recap of this, and then I will let you guys enjoy the rest of your Friday. I'll be back on tomorrow morning with Mr. 238, and it should be quite the spectacle. Gold packs. And they'll be doing, I don't know what Noah and Kobe will be doing tonight, but they will be on tonight. If I had to guess, if I was a guessing person, I'd probably say SpongeBob's going to be involved. Maybe even Disney. Maybe even Bowman U. But, you know, we'll find out. Recap. Kelly. Yeah, you did great in those, Gibbe. Acuna Jr., Verlander, Daryl Hicks, Clark, Biggio, Tatis Jr., Ohtani, Ichiro, Julio Rodriguez, Alex Rodriguez, Jazz Chisholm, Ken Griffey Jr., Machado and Skubal, Veen, Hassel, Mantle, Nick Kurtz, Aaron Judge, James Wood. Seahawks, Mariners. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's Julio and Rosarina. That's who it is. Start the show. Chad Patrick out of 2025. Matsui. Bobby Witt, Jerome Walton. Nick Kurtz. Betts. Maris. Rushing. Oh. Sorry, Keyshaw. My bad. Luke Keyshaw for the Twins. Rushing, DiMaggio, Tawa, Sasaki, Scherzer, Harper, Jace Jung, Hunter Green, Cedric Mullins, Torres, Lou Bob, Candelario, Andre Dawson, Joey Votto, Amador, and Suigano. Wilson on the Mystical. Simpson, Bregman, Madroth, Maggie out of 99, Combs out of 32, Bobby Witt Jr., Mystical, James Woods, Ben Williamson out of 99, Imanga, McDermott, Guerrero, Gasper, DeVries for the Padres, and Arias for the Red Sox. And that's how it is, and that's what it be, and that's what it do. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this morning, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the rest of your Friday. I will be back tomorrow morning. I'll also be on Sunday morning, and we'll just see what's popping. I mean, that's just what we're going to do. Appreciate you, the chef. I'm going to stop YouTube.